we're live. Welcome to another episode of Whattup World Podcast. I'm your host, Chris, a.k.a. the Coco Kid.
Yes.
If you follow me on Twitter, then you already know what's been going down with that right now.
Yes,
we'll
sir.
talk about that in a little while. Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Spotify, never changes. To the right of me is Fred, of course.
You can follow me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Twitter is Fred80. Instagram is Big Head Fred.
I still can't get over that. It's still funny to me. Oh, man. So, shit's been going down.
Mm-hmm.
I got in trouble on Twitter.
Oh, you got in trouble? What do you mean?
I didn't get in trouble with, like, Twitter or Elon.
Oh, just being...
Just
okay,
people.
Twitter.
I got the anti-vaxxers came at me.
Really?
Yep. Yeah. I'm going to show... We're gonna bring it up here first and foremost. I wanna go through a couple things here. It's just weird because like I didn't do anything or say anything out of the ordinary. The only thing, you know what? Let me pull it up real quick and then we'll get into it. Let me see. My album. Okay, here we go. So this was in light of Leslie Jordan, right? Mm-hmm. So they found out that he didn't die in a car wreck. He had a cardiac arrest, or what they called it a cardiac dysfunction.
Mm-hmm. That caused him a wreck.
That caused him to have the accident.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I was going through the thread. And there was a lot of stuff about vaccines. It's kept coming back to shouldn't have got the vaccine, shouldn't have did this and that and this. And I didn't say anything out of the ordinary, right? The only thing I said was and I quote, it's up here. It says, "What a shame." I said, "When a good comedian dies and the internet makes it about vaccines, the world is a punchline." Mm-hmm. That's all I said. Mm-hmm. Okay. So actually it's up to like 20-something thousand views and a shit ton of like attention later, right? I started reading through the comments, which is something I don't hardly ever do, but I was just curious, like what is everybody so up in arms about? And it was all people that were anti-vaxxers. Mm-hmm. So I took the opportunity today to respond to them because I don't want to respond on Twitter. Mm-hmm. I'd rather just do it here. Okay. It's a lot easier.
Right.
So let's go ahead and get into it. Let's see. So it says DNS fully loaded. Okay. That's an interesting Twitter handle there. Mm-hmm. It says that's because we live forever before the vaccines. Duh. I'm 100% sure you're wrong.
I think he's being sarcastic, but it's
hard.
It's hard. It's hard to know what someone's saying over text. That's one thing I don't like about text. It's like
you're right. The context is taken out.
Yeah.
So you can get different views, even though they mean one thing. It might. Yeah, it might come out as like saying something else.
Right.
Yeah. So this one, let me pull this up. There we go. Okay. It says, "I'm not saying I'm for one side or the other, but I do recognize that everything sickness-wise was labeled COVID this, COVID that. 3 years later, you can now can you blame them for trying to say it's the vaccine?" Yeah, because that's apples and oranges. So the thing is, like, yeah, they did have a lot of fuckery that was going on with the COVID shit. I will say this much, right? So they did have a lot of stuff where even if you died from the flu, right, they were labeling it COVID.
Yep.
But that was because the government was giving hospitals so much money for COVID relief. Mm-hmm. So that's why they were doing that. I mean, that's pretty obvious. But,
you had a heart attack? COVID.
But now they're saying no, because now if you had a vaccine, right? If you got the vaccine, anything that happens to you from there on, anti-vaxxers are going to say it's a vaccine problem. Doesn't matter what it is. Even you can die from fucking clubfoot. It doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? You could die from the flu, and they're gonna be like, "It's that fucking vaccine." Yeah. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know why a shot full of antibodies all of a sudden is now poison, but whatever. All right. So this is my favorite, Christina. It's Christy 41403205. First of all, figure out your handle. It says, "Have you been to a cardiologist lately? Because I'm in the process of testing out what could be wrong with my heart." Okay, I don't know where this came from. Look, I'm telling you, you heard what I tweeted. That was it, right? Okay. She said, "My nurse that attached my monitor wouldn't stop saying how she wished she hadn't have taken hers, and that I would be amazed by the number of youths they are seeing after their." And then she put the little shot emoji. So I'm assuming vaccine.
Okay, I'm confused what she said.
I'm confused on how you took something that was about a dead comedian and made it about you.
Yeah, I'm confused.
That's interesting. That's an interesting point of view. On okay, I'm sorry about your heart, but at the same time, what the fuck does that have to do with anything? Like they're just replying with random shit. I'm getting like these are like bots. Like,
Right.
These fucking NPCs are weird. All right, so let's see. Greg Davis says, who is to say it was not the vaccine that caused the heart problem? Well, who's to say it was? So you can't go one way without going the other. There's zero science that's linking deaths to the vaccine right now.
What if he didn't get the vaccine and he would have died of this anyway or passed of this anyway?
Stop it. You can't say that. You can't say that because it's going to hurt the anti-vaxxer's little brain. That tiny little peanut they have, it's going to hurt it. And you're going to make sense to them. And we can't do that. We can't make sense here in 2023.
They're fucking weird.
Just
I don't get what they're doing.
Fucking morons. I don't know. This is what a shame. People were asking and then ridiculed for their vax status for 3 years. Now all of a sudden it's wrong to ask about the vax status of all of these sudden cardiac events. Bullshit. Okay?
Okay.
I still don't understand what this has to do with Leslie. And I don't understand why any of this has nothing to do. Like, just because he died of cardiac, well, what they call it, a dysfunction, doesn't mean that has anything. It's not related.
Right.
It's definitely not related. The dude was old, first of all. You forget that. Did you forget that part? Johnny Utah says, that's because people are dropping like flies. What the heck? Are you blind? Better wake up, find some countermeasures. What are you going to counter? What are you gonna, if you got the vaccine, what are you going to do? You're going to get a needle and try to pull it out of your body?
Unvaccine?
Yeah, you're going to get an anti-vaccine? Where's the anti-vaxxers anti-vaccine? That's what I want to know.
What the fuck?
Where's that at? All these anti-vax guys, where's your vaccine at? We don't have it.
The vaccine that counteracts the vaccine.
Yeah, where's the one that saves all of us from all the cardiac dysfunctions we're going to have?
What the heck?
Oh man, let's see what's going on. It just keeps going. Let's see. It's called making you sheep aware of what you were told. Lies. Get another shot.
What? I'm confused.
Just NPCs, man.
It's like they're saying stuff. You ever play GTA, right?
Yeah.
And you're walking. And the lady says, or like the NPCs say, not NPCs, NPCs say some crazy shit, and you stop. And you're like, what the fuck? What did you say?
Yeah, like you walk by them and they're like, my cousin's my brother.
Right. You're like,
what the fuck? It's so random.
You just stop. And you're like, what the fuck? What's that?
Yeah,
that's kind of what I'm getting from this. It's
exactly
like, wait, what?
That's exactly what I got out of this too. And then the last one that I screenshotted before I gave up on this and just moved on to better shit in life. It was Vanessa that told me, shut the fuck up, Chris, and open your eyes. There you go.
About what, though?
You good? You see him? Because it's not going to change the fact that I still think vaccines are safe. So I don't know where you're getting the idea. I don't know where your science is coming from or what kind of shit you've pulled up off of Truth Social. But I'm going to tell you this much. There's zero science linking the vaccines to any kind of cause of harm. Zero. There's none. And if you can find some, fucking send it to me.
Right.
I'll wait.
I don't know.
But I know you won't be able to find anything that's actually relevant. That's actually, from medical doctors. Yeah, you might find some shit from that guy with the tinfoil hat on the internet, but you're not going to find any real science because there's none.
I don't like to speak on, the vaccine could cause this because I just don't know enough. I don't really know enough about it. I choose not to get the vaccine because I rather just leave it up to my body.
Yeah, that's what I said.
If I die from it.
But I'm not anti-vax.
Yeah, I'm not anti-vax at all. If you want to go get the vaccine, go get it.
Especially if you have a shitty immune system.
Yeah, for the people who, and especially older people, not babies, but older people. Yeah, go get it, man. It's a form of defense.
I don't know.
Just me, I've had it 3 times, so I feel like I'm good. You know what I'm saying?
I just don't understand why I was under attack. All I said was all I said was that the world is a punchline. I just think it's weird that he he died, right? And they made it about vaccines.
I mean, that's just the world we live in. They do dumb shit.
But it doesn't make any sense.
That's like,
it would be different if it was like, they did an autopsy and found that the vaccine linked his heart attack. Then I'd be like, whoa, okay, we can start having that conversation.
Right.
But it's a heart attack. People have heart attacks all the time.
Yeah, for anything. Yeah, like
just dude down the line in my family just had a heart attack at 30. What was he, like 31?
Damn.
It happens. I mean, what are you gonna do? I mean,
my brother-in-law had a heart attack at 26 and was completely healthy, and just had a heart attack and died from that. 27. Sorry, he was 27. But yeah.
Yeah. These fucking Girl Scout cookies are more dangerous than a vaccine.
Probably. I mean, yeah.
They are dangerous. So fucking good. I love these things.
I don't like. Everything was cool, but the coconut.
That's my favorite part.
I just don't like coconut at all. I like coconut.
That's cool. I'll just eat all of them.
I like coconut drinks. I just don't like coconut.
Over here and I'll munch on them while you talk.
It's a weird texture when you bite into coconut. It's just weird.
What's wrong with coconut?
I just don't like that texture.
What texture? Is it
it's like
it's crunchy?
It's like a crunchy. It's like a crunchy rice, but like not rice. It's a weird. It's weird. Trying
It's
to
a crunchy rice.
Yeah, it's like a crunchy rice, but it's not rice. It's coconut. I just don't like it.
So it's not the flavor of coconut you don't like.
No,
it's
just
texture.
the texture when I bite into it. I feel like I'm eating Velcro or something.
I don't know. I don't have the problem with the texture.
I just don't like the texture. Ever since what's the little candy bars that you got?
You'd have made a shitty pirate. Couldn't
for sure.
Eat coconuts.
For sure. No, I'll see. The problem is I'll bite into actual coconuts. I've had actual coconut before, and that I could do that.
It's the same consistency.
It's just something about when they put it on something. It's like not watermelon. That's a bad analogy.
Yeah, whatever.
It's like onions. I could bite into a whole onion. You know what I'm saying? And I'll be good. But the second you cook it or put it on something, I don't like it. But that's the analogy. I love onions though. So
you eat raw onions?
No, I mean I can.
Onions. I do. I eat raw onions when I have barbecue.
I mean I can. I don't.
Take a bite of the rib, then take a nice little bite out of an onion.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean
that's good eats.
I like
that's good stuff.
I had one time I got pranked. It was a long time ago. I got pranked. They made candy apples. It was an onion, and I ate the whole thing before they told me what it was. I was like, damn, that apple, you know what I'm saying, tastes a little different, but I ain't tripping. And they were like, that was an onion. I was like, so you're saying I can get another one? Is that what you're saying? And it was all right to me.
I guess. I just don't understand. I don't know.
Yeah, but sorry, we kind of went off.
I know. I was started talking about Girl Scout cookies, how much I love them. No, I just don't understand. Like, what do you get out of trying to sound smart on the internet? Like, but you don't.
I just don't like how people.
I follow the science.
Right.
I'm always going to be the follow the science guy.
I hate that when people like you'll have a topic and you'll be talking about that topic, but you bring up something not in that topic just to prove a point that doesn't make sense.
It's because
I hate that.
Most people do that when they're losing an argument.
I hate that because it's like, wait a minute, you brought up a topic that is not about this topic, or it's same area, but you brought it into a point that made no sense already. You're like, what the fuck?
Yeah, they already did that long before I got onto Twitter with that. That's the thing. Like, they were already talking about this anti-vaxxing shit. I was like, okay, I mean, if you want to be anti-vax, that's fine. But to sit here and bash other people for getting vaccines, that's kind of stupid.
Yeah, it's like if you like butt stuff, I'm not gonna sit there and be like Fred. I don't like butt stuff,
Fred,
but I'm just saying, like, I'm trying to say, like, you remember Kevin Gates came out with that I eat booty, and everybody was like choosing the sides. I ain't gonna eat no booty, hell no. And those other people like, man, hey, if I'm headed that way, hell, you know what I'm saying?
Is that what they said? Was that?
Hey, so there were some people out there that said
that was shit. Like, if I'm just headed that way.
Hey, if it go down that way, hey, it is what it is. I'm not gonna be a non-booty eater. I'm gonna say that butt eater. Let's say keep it PG. A non-butt eater, and I'm not gonna be like, man, nah, fuck that butt eater. You eating butt? Hell no. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna shame you or try to.
I still know what to do with the information that's just been presented in front of me.
No,
right
I'm trying to
no
prove a
idea
point
what
to
do with
people who kind. Well, they get it, but yeah.
So we have to divide the world between Democrat, Republicans, vaxxers and non-vaxxers, and butt eaters and non-butt eaters.
Yeah,
That's what we have to do now.
Buddies are buddies.
Why can't we all
And
just
then
like get
people who
along?
like pineapples on pizza, people who don't. You know, there's a fine line for everything, man.
I draw the line on that. Pineapple belongs on pizza.
Yes, it does.
There's no one
Yes,
else
it
that can tell me
fucking
anything
does.
different.
And if you don't, you're most likely 80% a Nazi.
Yeah, 100%. I'd say 100% a Nazi.
Because what the fuck? That's a Nazi. I don't like pineapples on my pizza. You Nazi.
Yeah, that's Nazi shit.
For
that's,
real.
That's what Hitler wanted.
Yes.
Hitler was on his way to eradicating the world of people who liked
pineapple on pizza.
On pizza. That's a fact. That's a World War II fact. You're welcome. It's a fact of the day.
There's a history fact.
Yeah, I've been battling that for 2 days. My phone's been blowing up, and I'm like, what the fuck did I do? I didn't say anything that was like out of the ordinary.
You didn't.
So I was like, what the fuck?
I think that's just a thing with social media nowadays. Like people, I don't know. I feel like people say stuff and they know they'll. Let's just say, damn. Well, I'm that now. Don't worry. Never mind. But yeah, people just say whatever they want because they feel like there's nothing. You know what I'm saying? They don't realize the impact of what they're saying.
But what they're saying doesn't make any sense. That's the point.
Oh no, for sure.
Like he had a cardiac dysfunction, so I don't know if he had a heart attack or his heart just was clogged, or it could have been 100 things. I don't know.
Right.
You know,
something with the heart. That's all.
So it was something with the heart, right?
Right.
And then he wrecked his car and died, which is tragic. And everybody was like, "It's them damn vaccines." And then all of a sudden, it just took off, and that's the direction everybody went. Nobody ever stopped and said, "What was his diet like?"
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Did he exercise every day? Did he?
I have a question. Did he get the vaccine?
Probably. He was a well-known Democrat. So I'm not trying to
say he did or didn't.
I'm not trying to say like that all Democrats get vaccines.
Right,
I'm just saying like I'm pretty sure.
Okay. Well,
I liked Leslie for what he was, like as far as being openly flamboyantly gay, but also hilarious. Like he was funny.
Yeah.
If you ever watched the social media, he was a funny ass dude.
He was pretty funny.
Yeah, he's gonna be missed.
Yeah.
It's just a shame that he died, and then it was like vaccines are killing
instead
everybody.
of mourning everybody.
Instead of just everybody like, damn, that kind of sucks.
Yeah. Yeah, that's just the internet, bro. The people try to push a narrative that they want to push.
When I die, now, what are they gonna debate about me? It's them damn coronas.
Not even that. It's gonna
Those
be like
coronas are killing
they're gonna
everybody.
be like his Ford did it. Yeah. See, he had a Ford, man. That's why everybody should get Rams.
Right. Yeah. Everybody's divided.
It's just
instead of just realizing that all of them suck.
Yeah, they all fucking suck.
Instead of just realizing like they're all trash. He's just yeah. That's how it's gonna be. It's like, what kind of beer was he drinking? Was it those Coronas? I bet that's what did it.
It's the Dos Equis that did them.
Yeah, it was that lead inside those watches he wears. That's what it was. It's those Girl Scout cookies. That's probably gonna be the end of me. That's probably what's gonna do it.
The Girl
it's
Scout
gonna be the Girl Scout cookies. And the thing is, it's like the problem is, so this time, we didn't buy them from Girl Scouts. Well, we did, but like we didn't go through like third party. No, my wife has like a plug.
She's got a Girl Scout.
She went straight to the plug and just.
So look,
it just got them by the bundle. She just got them by the bundle. She
I
said,
got these dirt cheap, but I'm gonna charge you.
She went and dropped some bread on them. We didn't pull up to Home Depot and there they were. You know what I mean?
That's what I thought. I didn't know you had a Girl Scout plug.
No, but that's the hardest moment. That's one of the hardest moments because they send the cutest one. Mm-hmm. All the little ugly girls stay in the back. All the little fat girls stay in the back.
You're
they
like,
send this little cute little girl up, and they're like, "Would you like to buy a box of cookies?" And you can't say no.
Right. I go for the Thin Mints and the Snickerdoodles.
Nah, I go for these. I don't know what
and I don't like
these
mint.
Are the caramel delights.
For people who don't know me, I don't like mint. But Thin Mints are fucking good.
That's also Nazi propaganda.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah, because people who don't like mint, 100% Nazi.
Well, I'm half Nazi then, because I like Thin Mints, but I don't like mint.
You're 100% a Nazi.
I'm a Well, yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, you go for the you're an anti-Jew guy.
right.
I don't know if we could say Nazi anymore, so we're just gonna say anti-Jew guy.
Okay.
Anti-Jew
Okay.
guy from
Anti-Jew
now
guy.
on. You're a Kanye. You're a Kanye. That's what you are. We know what it means.
Right.
Deep down we know.
Did you see that video of him saying that he likes Nazis?
No, he didn't.
Yeah.
Did he really say that?
Yeah.
Oh my God, Kanye.
Hold on. If I can pull it, if I can find it. Hold on.
If talk too much is a person, or talks too much was a person, it's Kanye. I don't know what's going on with him lately. He's I don't know what the fuck he's doing. He's like college dropping out of life. Boy, I put that hair on your chest right there. So he said he likes Nazis.
Nazis.
That's a new one. Oh, this Fred speaking Nazi into this phone. It's funny.
No, because it showed a blue line like I'm spelling it wrong. Oh, it's supposed to be capitalized. What the fuck? Okay. Fucking Apple. Lovely.
Mm-hmm. By the way, I just want to say something before we get into that. I want to say something that's been bothering me. iPhone swipe text sucks.
I don't use it. Yeah.
It's the worst.
Yeah,
it sucks ass. Like when I had my Android and I swipe text, it was on point. It was just everything I was saying. It was swiping. It was like boom, 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 boom. This one is just I don't know what the fuck. It's like making up entirely different sentences. All right, my bad. Let's get into it.
So
what we got?
This is it.
All right. What platform is this?
This is actually. I actually don't know whose podcast this is.
Oh, it's InfoWars.
Yeah, InfoWars. Yeah. So this is.
But they can't sue us because they're already $1 billion in debt anyway. So.
You're not Hitler. You're not a Nazi. You don't deserve to be called that and demonized.
Well, I see good things about Hitler also. The Jew, I love everyone. I'm done with the classifications. Every human being has something of value that they brought to the table, especially Hitler.
What?
Yeah.
Huh? Yeah, but the guy that like eradicated millions of Jews.
Mm-hmm.
You are just making. Oh man, somebody get this man. You know who he should get an endorsement from Home Depot.
Really?
Yeah, because they sell shovels enough to dig this hole just a little bit deeper.
I was like, are you saying Home Depot's Nazis? I'm confused.
Home Depot's Nazis.
I was like,
Divide America.
I was like, what's going on, Skirts?
This guy just keeps digging himself a hole. I
Yeah,
just don't
bro.
understand. Like it's like you can't get out of this thing you're in.
Yeah,
You just keep burying yourself further in bigotry.
I think at this point he's like, I've made, because I think he was already 400 mil. I could be spitballing, but I think he was already like 400 mil before he had the Adidas deal. Then that pushed him into the billions. So at this point he was like, hey, I'm still, wealthy, so I don't care. I'm gonna speak my mind. And it's maybe a little bit of mental health. He maybe has some issues, but I'm not gonna just sit here and be like, his mental health, because
You know what's worse is that he was wearing a full face mask and we still knew who he was.
Yeah, for sure. I hate that he does that. Come on, man.
It's funny to me because it's like you're so famous that like when you put on a mask and cover your entire head, people still know who you are.
For sure. Yeah.
Like you can't get away from anybody.
And did you see? Well, no, I'm not gonna talk about that. He had some new boots that. He got boots. They look like regular. You know those hunting boots, and they're like really tall. They come up to like your high cap also, and they look plastic, but they're not, and they're like waterproof. He's got some boots like that, but they're like 7 times the boot. So think about that boot, but big. So that boot, and it's just big, and your leg is just in it.
That's weird.
Yeah,
I don't know. He comes up with weird clothes.
Yeah, that's just.
He hasn't came out with anything I liked.
So I like the Yeezy line a little bit. I don't like the price point, but some of the designs I was like, okay, I would see myself wearing that. But the price point was like, yeah, I'm not getting that. Now that Yeezy is basically about to start selling his shit for dirt cheap because they got to get rid of all the product I made.
They gotta get.
But I don't want to be looked at the guys like, oh, you sold out. Well, I don't care.
I think, in my opinion, I think that Kanye is just. I don't think he's losing his mind. I think the problem. I've said this before. I think what he's trying to do is he's trying to tell us something, but he doesn't know how to say it, so he just says shit and then thinks that like we are on the same wavelength with him and we just understand what he's saying.
But what?
Because like, okay, let's give it to you this way, right? Hitler was really big into art. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So he could be like, Hitler was an artist. And we would be like, what?
I mean, that's like saying fucking Jeffrey Dahmer was a great singer. Okay, but
that's cool and all, but ate ass.
He's still.
And we don't do that around these parts.
He's still legit ate ass. Like
literally ate ass, like knife and forked.
Yeah.
Knife and fork plate, soy sauce.
I was about to say George Foreman grill.
Yeah, just grilling ass all day.
Yeah, so it's kind of like you could say one thing about a person that's good, but what we see or what we know them as could be bad, and that we can't just be like, well, he was that's not how it works.
So we can't take away from the fact that the guy killed millions of Jews, or ordered ordered them to do it.
Right.
Obviously, he didn't probably do it himself. I don't think he killed anybody.
That's like Hitler was a advocate of flowers and beekeeping. He loved doing that. And then once he got out of that, he was like mass murdering people. Like,
Could you imagine Hitler as a beekeeper? Today we are going to go get the honey.
That's like a fucking Dave Chappelle skit or what's the other one?
That's fucking hilarious.
Key Appeal skit. But yeah, man, I don't know. I'm not gonna say that because when he said the slave thing, I get what he was saying. It's just he should have kind of worded it better. But I get what he was saying. Like slavery was a choice. I get that. But the Nazi
I forgot
thing,
about that one. He did say slavery was a choice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Which
that guy's been saying weird shit for a long time.
Which I get that though. He's saying like we outnumbered them.
I mean, yeah, that's fair.
And we were stronger, faster. You know what I'm saying?
Look, okay, you already got the NBA. I get it. Okay,
NFL.
You dominate NFL.
I would say
Jesse
baseball.
Owens.
I would say baseball,
Usain
but
Bolt.
Cubans got that.
Who?
Baseball.
Bowling? Oh, baseball.
Yeah, Cubans got that.
Oh, okay.
That's probably racist.
I mean, I don't watch baseball, so
I keep up with it.
Couldn't tell you
World
otherwise.
Series, like the last two people.
Just the fact that he's out here saying this shit is just like, what the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
Openly.
Yeah.
Just not even behind closed doors with a couple of his bigoted friends. It's like just.
You know what? I don't
openly
even
in
think
the
he's
public.
saying it then. He's like, I'm gonna wait till I get in front of a camera. Hey, Kanye, you got anything to say? Nah.
Yeah.
You got an interview tomorrow? I do. Okay, bet. Is the camera there? All right, bet. He's like, okay, I remember this. Okay, which one am I going to say?
You think he's writing this shit down?
Probably not. It's just all in his head. Like, okay, I'm gonna say this one this time.
Maybe he's one of those people that just says what comes to his mind first and doesn't think about it.
For sure. No.
And then like later on, he's like,
You know
what I meant was.
I don't even think that because he doesn't do that. He says it and then just like doesn't say anything else.
But that's my point because I think he's trying to get us to figure out what the fuck he's talking about.
But my thing is like you can leave that to each person. Each person could come up with, oh well, he meant this, he meant this, he meant this. So it's kind of like, why don't you just say what the fuck you meant?
That's why Kanye can never be president because he just says shit, and we would just be like, what the fuck is he talking about?
Yeah.
It's like another Biden.
Yeah.
It's like we don't know what the hell he's saying. He's
thing
saying
about
words, but we don't know what they are.
He just can't put words together. I'll say that. I think he knows what he's
Yeah,
trying
the problem
to
with
say.
Kanye is he puts too many words together. So it's like, there you go. What are you going to do?
But it's like, in his head, it was like, America is good. Sir, calm down. woosah, take a few breaths, and
He didn't
fucking
even
say that
no,
shit.
But no, what Biden's thing is, he's like, we're gonna bring American jobs back to diversity.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. You're
I'm like, what the fuck was the last part of that? Did anybody catch it? Anybody catch that last part?
I remember last time he said something that
Rewind it back.
he said a city that wasn't in the city. Everybody was like, "What the fuck are you talking about? That's not here."
We're going to Utah. So we're in Texas.
I was
What are you
like,
talking about?
"What?"
He's a. I don't know. He's just.
I'm pretty
he's
sure everybody
old.
was like,
He's
"Yeah."
He's fucking old and decrepit. What are you gonna do?
You what? Yeah, my God, that was hilarious.
Welcome to the divided states of embarrassment.
Right.
Oh, what a shame.
My thing about back to your thing, I hate when people try to force feed you to try to get them to your side. Get the vaccine, bro. Look, this is when I got the vaccine. This. You're just like, bro, you don't gotta do all that. I'm good.
Yeah, but
look, don't get the vaccine because
that shit doesn't work on me.
I'm telling you, bro. If you get it, this. My cousin, aunt, brother, sister, cousin, he died for the vaccine.
Right.
Now you're just like,
yeah, this man that got shot, he had just got the vaccine and he died. So that should let you know vaccines
like,
are bad.
what?
Did the bullet kill him? No, it was the vaccine.
Yeah, the vaccine got him.
Where'd the
before
bullet hit him? In the head. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. People are fucking weird, man. I don't understand. I just don't get
Literally, I think what you kind of said it. The world. I ain't gonna say America. The world is a big ass punch on.
It is. I mean, come on. The irony in the world is what makes me like love comedy so much because it's so relevant in everything.
Right.
Everything is a punchline in some way, shape, or form.
No, for sure. I was thinking of Kevin Hart, not Kevin Hart, Dave Chappelle skit that just popped in my head. That was funny.
What about the Black Klansman? That one was funny.
It was the one about where he was like, y'all think Trump is in office fighting for you? You're poor.
Oh yeah,
he's fighting for me. And everybody's just like, whoa! I was just like, I don't know why you're yelling, sir. You're not in that tax bracket.
Not even close. I don't even know why people vote these rich people in. I just don't get it. Of course, then again, you can't really vote like some poor guy.
That would have fucking be.
Then what is he gonna like? He's not gonna be able to do anything for you. He's literally just gonna go in there and be like, "All right, we need to make the wages higher." And it's like, "All right, well, how are we gonna offset the price because now these companies are gonna be losing money?" Well, that doesn't matter. We don't care about that.
Right. I mean, everything else is gonna have to go up. Then it's gonna be the same situation
now. But then I don't know.
I hate when people
checks and balances.
They should pay us way more, bro. That's just gonna have everything. That 1-bedroom apartment you paying $1,000 for. Guess what? You got that $10 raise. Guess what? Now that apartment's gonna charge you $14.
But the thing is, yeah, that's true. But the thing is also that bothers me is that companies will use every single like event to raise prices. They don't even care what it is. It's like inflation was a good one. The housing market was a good one. Like doesn't matter what it is. Any kind of event that just happens, right? The president stumps his toe. Tomorrow, all of a sudden, fuel goes up $14 fucking dollars. It's so stupid.
Yeah, I still never get the fuel thing.
It's supply and demand.
Yeah. What the fuck?
They know we need it, so they hike the price up, and they make a fuck ton of money off of it. And what's crazy is this is the funniest part about this whole situation, like this whole capitalistic thing, right? Is the fact that these companies go out here and they're like, we're all struggling and we're all going to make it together. And then like all of a sudden you see in the fucking, in the Forbes list that they've made record-breaking profits.
Right.
And then the CEO gets another $14 million bonus, and all the other people that work there are struggling to get to work. It's like
they get a pizza party
stupid.
when they come in.
Yeah, if that. I don't even know if we're doing pizza parties anymore.
No, we get hot dogs on Fridays.
Ooh, watch out now.
He said, if we hit he literally told us this Wednesday. He was like, if we hit these numbers, we'll have hot dogs on Friday. And I look like, don't nobody want them funky ass hot dogs you keep in the fucking refrigerator with the water, bro. Don't nobody want that shit. What the fuck?
But they're gonna be grilled, Fred.
Who the fuck?
They're gonna be grilled. It makes all the difference.
Who the fuck wants that shit? I come in and I look at that shit and I be like, you know what I be grabbing out of there? Because they have the hot dogs, the relish, and then they have the small bag of chips. I just grab like 4 things of chips and then walk the fuck out.
Yeah.
I'm good off that. The chips though, appreciate you, but
See, my company actually goes out and buys food, so they'll do Chick-fil-A. They'll do like they'll go to a local place and get fajitas, or like they do big meals.
my job used to do. So what they used to do is every Tuesday they would have breakfast for us, either donuts or Chick-fil-A, but majority of the time it'd be donuts. But and then every Friday they'll have nachos, just chips and cheese with some jalapenos, hot dogs or both.
Sounds great.
And the only time I actually like is when we have Chick-fil-A for breakfast. That's the only time. I walk in there, Chick-fil-A biscuits. Oh, what's up, buddy? One time they had a McDonald's breakfast, and I was like, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. You want a McGriddle? Nah, I'm good. I'm about to eat that shit.
I had a McGriddle actually not too long ago, and it was just as bad as I remember.
Yeah, bro, I think mid 2022, my taste buds completely just fell out of love with anything McDonald's. I eat it
2022 or 2020?
2022.
Okay.
Like in like September.
Could've been COVID.
September, I ate it and I'm just like, this is not good. This is not good
at all.
This McChicken that I was eating, bro, not that good. You know what? Maybe it's this McDonald's. You know, trying to coach this McDonald's. Next time I got McDonald's, this is not good.
You know they hiked the price up on those Jack in the Box tacos.
Really?
They're now $1.50. The one thing that I thought inflation would never touch has now been touched.
One thing I thought was never gonna get touched was Little Caesars pizzas.
Oh yeah, them little $5 hot and readies, and now they're what? How much are they?
They're like $6. They're like $6.70 something. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was like, bruh, what the fuck?
They done got.
I knew Subway was gonna fuck over the $5 footlong. I knew they was soon. What's the spokesman got
Jared?
caught? Yeah, Jared got caught with that shit. They were like, okay, we can't keep this shit $5. we cannot. So
yeah.
But yeah.
Fucking Jared, like, you fat fuck, over here touching kids and shit.
Nah.
Oh man, I don't know. I just don't think that companies care about people as much as they try to claim they do. Like,
For sure.
But it also, that's not fair, because it's also it's one of those things where it's like, it depends on what company you work for.
No, I feel
depends
like
on the owners.
Still, because I feel like, let's say me and
the
you,
mid-level management.
Me and you,
that plays a factor.
Let's just say me and you had a company, right? And we
literally do.
No, I'm saying like, let's say a restaurant, something where we have a lot of employees.
Yeah.
Let's say we made in a year. First year we made $1 million.
Ooh,
right.
In the first year.
The second year we made, let's just $7 million. You know what I'm saying?
What do we have? The hottest restaurant in the world?
Let's just say, right? I feel like something that me and you would do. Okay, we're not gonna give y'all each like $100,000. That's unrealistic. But we'll give y'all those next Christmas come out. You know what I'm saying? We'll give y'all a nice little Christmas bonus, $200 here for everybody, or $100. You know what I'm saying? Just oh, thank you for helping us. And then we will still do the like pizza party or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Or like, you know what I'm saying? Whatever.
A pizza party at a restaurant.
I was just about to say, we'll just get, you guys have anything on the menu.
Oh, gee, thanks. I get to eat the food I eat every day.
Right.
Woohoo!
Did I sneak and eat?
Can't wait for that.
I mean, but you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to sit here and just be like, well, restaurant's kind of bad analogy because there's already food there. Like, let's just say, yeah. I feel like me and you would treat our employees right. We're just not gonna be like, we made all this money.
But the thing is, like, it also depends on what company you work for, right? Because some companies really do take care of their people. There was one company that bought all their employees brand new cars.
What the fuck company is that?
Yeah, I just remember reading the article. I don't remember off the top of my head what company it was, but it was in Texas. Yeah, and it was a company that was just like, yeah, we bought all of our employees new cars.
They had probably 7 employees, probably.
No, they had more than that. They had like 30.
God damn, it was made. I'm pretty sure they won't like. I'm still like, nah, ain't no company gonna do that.
They did. And then they also give out like major bonuses. So like the better the company does, the better everybody else does.
See,
But if you have that kind of mentality, you'd be surprised how quick people would be like, "Oh, we got to get this company to number one. We can make some real money here."
right.
Not a lot of people do that.
No, at all.
I mean, even if like say you worked at Target, let's use Walmart. That's a better one. Yeah,
I was about to say Target.
Target's probably cool. Walmart, they suck. So if you like to say you worked at Walmart, right? And you had the number one store, and like everybody like really worked hard to keep it clean and organized and put together. And the CEO takes notice, they're gonna be like, "That's what's up." Pizza party.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But if you worked at like a smaller place where, like a small business and that person's really worked hard and put a lot of time and effort into getting this store to be what it is, and they make a lot of money, they'll probably be the ones to be like, yeah, we're going to give everybody bonuses.
Okay, I can see that, but I still
What's crazy about it, though, is Walmart has so much money and like so many fucking stores and so many employees and like none of their employees seem happy. I've never walked into a Walmart and an employee was like, "Hey, nice to meet you. Nice to see you.
No.
Glad you're here. Can't wait for you to get the fuck out."
That's how it was.
You know what I mean? Like,
I hate working at Walmart. Hey, sir, can you help me find out what this is? I'm like, what you need, man? I need to know. It's on aisle 7. I don't even know what the shit at. I just said aisle 7. So you
I used to do that too. I'd be like, "Oh yeah, it's right there over there by that area." Thanks, you're welcome.
And then I'll like go in the back, so they'll come back and like, "Where'd that guy go?"
Yeah.
I'm just looking through the fridge like, he's looking for me. It definitely wasn't on aisle 7. I literally did that one time. It was an older
I've
guy.
done that multiple times. I do that now. Even when people ask me, ask me randomly, even though I don't work there.
Right.
They're just like, "Hey, where's this?" I'm like, it's over there." No fucking aisle 6. Yeah, on the left side. Don't look on the right. It's on the left. And I have no fucking clue what's over there.
Right.
Honestly.
Fucking,
no idea.
I want to wish Walmart on my fucking worst enemy. Walmart sucks, bro. It does. I hate going in the motherfucker and working at it is even worse.
What is?
I said I hate going into Walmart. Working at it is even worse.
I don't know.
Because now you have to go in it for pay, and they're not paying you much.
Okay, there we go.
And now you have to do yourself. That shit sucks, man. I hate Walmart.
What sucks is wearing these fucking headphones when you have glasses.
Mm-hmm. I got used to wearing them like this. Now this is.
Should have wear contacts today. That's what I should have did. Did you hear about Alec Baldwin? He is being indicted on what was it? No, it wasn't attempted murder. It's manslaughter. He's being indicted on manslaughter charges because of that movie he was at where he shot that guy by accident.
Oh, shot him with a prop.
Yeah, he shot him with a prop gun, and then hold on, I think I have the article pulled up. Let's see. Yeah, so it says the manslaughter charges Alec Baldwin faces after a fatal on-set shooting revived questions about who's responsible for gun safety on film productions.
Isn't that the people who handle the props?
That's what I would assume, but I don't know. Now he's facing manslaughter charges.
They have specialists there to handle the props. So
and he killed a cinematographer.
Oh, so he killed more than one person?
No, it just says for killing a cinematographer with a gun. He had, and then been told was safe, had the actor Steven Pasquale or whatever, thinking back to the film of Alien vs. Predators. Okay, you're just saying shit now.
So what I'm hearing is...
He killed a cinematographer by accident, and now he's being charged, even though it was an accident. But you can still get charged even if it was an accident. So
that's like saying if some... I don't know.
We are artists. We are not actual cowboys, actual cops, actual superheroes. We are not Jason Bourne. I can't even imagine or begin to imagine an actor having a responsibility of now needing to be the safety person on set regarding prop guns. That's insane. So the charges being brought against Mr. Baldwin for an on-set shooting had many actors recalling their own experiences with guns on set, and discussing safety measures and who bears primary responsibility for them.
I say the dude who handed me this gun and told me it was a fucking prop. That's who
what
I think.
would say too. I don't think he's gonna actually get charged. I mean, they're charging him, but I don't think he's actually gonna go to jail for that shit. You can't hand me something as an actor and be like, here, shoot this guy with this, and then set up the whole scene, and this is how it's gonna go down, and and then when I do it and he dies, it's my fault. Like, what the fuck?
From now on,
there's
they
too
want
many hands in this
right.
pot for me to
they
be
want
the
you to
one
be like
knocked up at this
wait,
point.
before you say action, I gotta take this gun apart and make sure the firing pin's not in there. Give me a second. We're good. Let me put this back together.
It just seems stupid.
Okay, let's go. What? Bitch, you told me this shit was safe.
Yeah. I don't know. It just seems weird to me. Like
I just got a perfect analogy. That's like you going to shop for a car, and he's like, "Oh yeah, let's take it for a test drive." Right? We take it for a test drive. The fucking engine falls out, and you wreck and kill somebody. And you see, they're like, "Well, it's vehicular manslaughter." Bro, what the fuck? He said the car. If it's a test drive, I'm thinking the car is safe. He told me, "Hey, it's a test drive." You know what I'm saying?
If that's ever happened?
I'm pretty sure.
What if anyone's ever actually been killed while test driving a vehicle?
I got pulled over while test driving the car.
What?
Yeah.
How?
This happened 2 weeks ago.
Fuck?
We were test driving a Bronco. I wanted to see how the Bronco felt.
Yeah.
So we were driving by Echo Park. No, it was the BMW in Arlington. The BMW site in Arlington. Yeah. So we drove by, and I was like, y'all want to test drive a Bronco? Because I want to know what it's like. I seen someone driving by, and I was like, what's it like in there? Yeah. You know what? Fuck it. I pulled over. I seen one. I was like, hey, look, all I want to do is test drive it. That's all I'm here to do. I'm not here to put down no deposit, nothing. I just want to test drive it to see what it's like. And he was like, sure. All right, cool. So he got the keys. We hop in. We take a full block. Shit. We're over there by the Dallas Cowboy Stadium. And the last turn, I see, whoop, whoop. I turn around. I was like, oh, shit. What the fuck did I do? I was like, I follow all the, what the fuck? So I pulled in. I'm like, oh, shit, what the fuck? I'm right here. He's like, oh, just roll down the windows. Let me talk to this guy. And I was like, all right, bro, I'm black. Like, you white. Hey, man, don't go crazy now.
He had your back. You should have bought it from him. That guy had your back. He was like, nah, don't worry. Don't say nothing. I got your back, fam.
So I rolled
down the window.
I rolled down his window. I didn't even roll down my window. No, you ain't talking to me, sir. So the cop comes up to the guy. He's like, hey, so you're supposed to have a drive out tag on test drives. Like, he already knew I was on test drive. I was like, what the fuck? And he was like, huh? We've never done that, but I'll let my supervisors know. And okay. And he was like, oh, thank you for your service, and
Yeah, he did some white people shit.
Yeah, buttered him up.
He did some white people shit. He was like, thank you for your service. Thank you so much,
guys.
sir. You're protected and serving, and you're doing a great job, and we love what you're doing for the community. Are those nice shoes? Those shoes are really nice shoes. I like those. They match your outfit real well.
Right.
You have yourself a great day. Whole time he's walking off like, oh, that guy was really nice.
Right. So he walks off. He get back, and I'm just like, I've never got pulled over before. That's a fucking first. And he was like, yeah, well, you should buy it now. And I'm just, that fake laugh.
I'd be like, nah, that's cursed.
Right.
Can't do it. Well, what'd you think of the Bronco?
It's a knockoff Jeep Wrangler.
Really?
Yeah. It's a Jeep Wrangler, but I can't say this word, so sorry, I'm about to butcher it. It's technologically better.
We're gonna learn.
So there's digital,
today.
there's digital dashes, there's computer screens everywhere, there's heated steering wheel, glass roof. The doors don't have frames on it, so when you roll up the window, it's just straight window. You know what I'm saying? It's really nice. It's just I'm not about to pay $74,000 for that. I'm gonna go get me a Jeep. If it's a knockoff Jeep with better screens and shit, no, I'm just gonna get me a Jeep. If you want a Jeep Wrangler, go get a Jeep Wrangler. Don't unless you're a Ford guy, then yeah, I can have a Jeep Wrangler, but made from Ford.
I'm not a Ford guy, but I do like the F-150s more than I like the Chevy Silverados and the Rams. I don't know. I've had so many problems with other brands, but I've never really had a problem out of Ford. So I think it's old stigmas of because Ford used to suck. They did. They were the worst. But ever since they got, they rebranded and redid shit. They've been working really well. I like Ford, but I don't do brands as much because like I like Mercedes Benz too. I don't like Jaguars.
I don't have a preference. If
I don't have
it
a
looks
preference,
nice,
right? Like, yeah. Like if it looks nice, I know it's gonna break down at 100,000 miles any damn way.
Right. So
Whatever.
like now, my next vehicle, I don't know what I want to get.
You should get an Aston Martin.
I wish I
And
seen,
then
bro.
that way we could just ride around Dallas in an Aston
I
Martin.
seen a dude who it was an older guy and he had a cigar in his mouth. I drove by.
Guys living the dream.
He had a baby blue wrapped Aston Martin. And I rolled down the window. Nice car. And it was a convertible. Oh, nice car. No, it was the convertible. I think he just had all the windows down. I was like, oh, nice car. And he was just like, and then drove off. I was like, bitch. Fucking rich bastard. I want one. You know what I'm saying? I was just
That's
like,
like some hating ass shit. Bitch.
fucking stunting in my dream car, you punk bitch. Fuck. It made me sad. I was like, what am I doing in life? I'm a failure.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, this sucks.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. I get that.
yeah.
I don't know. I remember one time I was living in Garland. I was in the hood. Like I was in the hood, right? And there's this right on the corner. There was this little corner store, and a Lamborghini pulled into it. And I was walking up, but the way he pulled in was like he pulled in and he was halfway out in the street because he couldn't get in.
Oh, okay.
So as I'm walking up, I think the guy panicked. I don't know why. I wasn't doing anything. I was just like, damn, that bitch nice. And then like he like pulled some weird shit, backed out in the middle of the road, and then like hauled ass out of there. And I literally looked like, what the fuck was wrong with that guy?
He was like white man with tattoos. You know what?
He got scared.
I don't want to
He,
shop
like,
at this store, this gas station.
Burnt out. It was weird.
Damn.
Yeah, I remember that shit. But what are you gonna do? Supercars are overrated anyway.
Yeah.
There's just cars at the end of the day. They're not gonna do anything that a regular Honda wouldn't.
Like the vehicle I want is like if I had the money to get one, I would get a Aston Martin truck. And
I didn't even know Aston Martin had a truck.
Yeah. And Chris, when I tell you that bitch is fast, man, they raced this bitch up against a Bentley GT, the new Lambo trucks.
Damn.
And that bitch smoked them all. Now it looks like a mom van. I'll show you a picture of it. It looks like a mom truck. Like it looks like a Honda Sonata, not Honda Sonata.
What the fuck?
A Hyundai.
Is a Honda?
A Hyundai. Hold on. It's a.
It looks like a Ford Cobalt. That's two different things. Never mind. Obviously, Fred doesn't get it.
Boom.
It looks like the Porsche truck.
Yeah, and
Similar. You know what I want? If I had a dream car,
and that bitch is moving, bro.
like my new dream car would be the new DeLorean that's coming out.
Oh, that'd be fucking amazing.
That bitch nice. Like
It'd be awesome if it could actually fly. But I know.
No.
That would be awesome, though, right?
I mean, yeah, it would be awesome, but no.
I'm coming around the corner. You're like, I don't see you. What's that, rep? What the fuck?
What kind of shit is this?
Get at that. Where we going? Back to
a
1975.
spaceship.
What
Yep.
the fuck?
Yeah, we're going back to 1950s. Hold your hat.
God,
Frank will be like, let me out of the car. I don't
oh,
go back that
no.
far. We don't do that shit.
I don't think that's the right time for me, man. I might not make it back. Yeah, it's rose hot. I think somebody did a TikTok skit that was kind of like that. He was like, "Oh, we're going back to the 19." He was like, "Let me out." It was like,
Yeah.
"Why?" I don't think that's the right time for me. Not the right time for him, buddy. Let me. You guys tell me how it went, because I'm not going. Fuck that. I'll fuck around and you're staying here, boy. Huh? Help.
That was the 50s. I don't think it. Well, yeah.
I mean, it was segregated as fuck.
It
They
was
were hanging.
segregated, yeah.
You looked at my woman, hang him.
What would you do if you had a time machine, though? Like, what would you actually do? Like,
I would-
beside all the bullshit. Like, I'd go back and invest in Google. And,
No, I would-
besides all that.
Legit, I'm gonna be very selfish. Very selfish.
That's fair. Most people are.
Yeah.
So-
I'm changing a lot of shit in my life.
What do you change?
One, so it's hard to change shit in your life when I can't touch or be around myself. So I would like go back to like little moments and like slip little notes or something. You know what I'm saying? Don't do this. I know you're thinking it. You're like,
What? You're gonna come back to the future and you're gonna be locked up in a nut house?
myself wrote me notes. Ah! Don't do this.
That's not what I would do. I don't think.
Or like I would sabotage shit that happened. Like when let's just say we moving, right? So every time we moved, if I didn't want, or now that I look at my life like, damn, that was a dumb move. I'm like popping on my tires. I can't leave. I ain't got no tires. All right, let me get out of here. You know what I mean? Hey, think about it though. All right, let's go. We're moving. Shit, the tires are popped.
You're gonna pull up, jump out of your DeLorean, just
Hop back in.
hop back in. Your old self's gonna be like, "What the fuck?" Be like, "Don't move, man."
You know what I'm saying? Or shit like that.
Circle back around, come back. Like, it's a bad idea.
Right? Don't do it. Who the fuck was that?
The fuck was that guy? Is that guy in a car that's flying?
You know what I'm saying?
I'm too high. We can't move. I'm too high right now. We gotta wait for tomorrow.
So tomorrow, shit, yeah. But yeah, I would change a lot in my life, and then I would do the typical shit: invest in Tesla. You know what I'm saying? Go to myself and sleep.
I would want with Amazon.
Amazon. I would want Amazon, Google, and what's that other place? Oh God, I was thinking of it before I came here. I can't remember the name. It starts with an N. Nextbiz or some shit like that. It owns a lot of media companies.
Oh,
It starts with an N.
I have no idea. I'm the worst when it comes to like investing.
It was
stuff. I don't know
yeah.
shit
It was
about
It was the mother company of all that shit. So
I
did some research back in like 2000. Their stocks were going for like
buy one, get two
$4.
for
Yeah, it was like $4 a stock.
Yeah.
Now, shit, you probably a fucking multi-millionaire, some shit like that, fucking around. But yeah, I'd be very selfish.
Yeah. I'm bad with dates, so I think it would be depending on what date I went back.
Oh shit, yeah, because I
don't
remember.
know. I don't remember specific dates and times of when events happened. So if I went back, I would just be like, fuck. Wait, what's happening today?
When did that happen?
Wait, did we get robbed today? No, I asked tomorrow. Wait, what? Don't worry about it. You'll be fine.
Yeah, I don't know, man. What would you do if you had the time same shit? Change your
Time machine, I would go back and I would probably like punch Hitler in the face. That'd be one of the things I would like to do. I would do that.
He would most likely try to kill you. Oh no, you're actually his favorite. Yeah.
I'm okay.
Yeah, you're
you.
I'm fucked. Yeah, I can't.
You're in trouble. I can drive fear myself through
you're
the fucking
blue-eyed.
Yeah, I'll get there.
Yeah, you're good.
I don't know if he liked redheads or not, but
I don't think he liked. They had to be. I think they had to be
blonde
hair.
blue-haired,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, you had to be
I'm
blonde.
gonna dye my hair.
Yeah,
Blonde.
just dye your.
So I dye my hair blonde and go back, and then I could like punch Hitler in the face. Just like I gotta move up the ranks, though.
Right,
You know,
right,
I can't just fly in and be like, bitch, skirt. Actually, yeah, I could just do that. That'd be
Before
great.
Hitler died, he was punched by an unknown person.
Right. Y'all ever hear the story of when Hitler got punched by a UFO?
Right.
That's gonna be on somebody's podcast, and then I'm just gonna be like, "Ah, it was me."
It was fucking me.
Just a drive-by punching.
Right. That'd be fucking stupid. They're hilarious.
No, my stupid ass, my fucking seatbelt gets stuck. I'm like,
He's like, who's this? I don't know about Hitler.
gotta go, bitch. I would. And then I would do. I don't know. I wouldn't do anything good with it. I'm not gonna lie to you. I wouldn't go back and invest shit because my stupid ass didn't know how to invest. I still don't know how to invest shit. So it's like there's nothing good that would come out of it.
I would honestly like to actually see real life dinosaurs. So I would probably go back that far.
Yeah, the problem with that is if you go back that far, and then like what if you only get to go one time, right? So like, what if you underestimate how much fuel it would take to get to that far back, and then like you get there and now you're out of fuel.
Well, I'm fucked because first of
Right.
all, there's fucking dinosaurs everywhere,
And now you're stuck in a dangerous situation because not only dinosaurs, but like, you know, insects and different diseases that you don't know, that your body knows nothing about. Yeah, I don't foresee you lasting that long.
No. At that moment, I'm probably trying to find somewhere to kill myself. Is that a cliff? Okay.
Like in the future, they're gonna find you just in a tar pit somewhere.
This fossil had Jordans on, so I don't know how that is possible. Jordans were back in the 80s.
You're gonna be on Unsolved Mysteries. The No Man with the Jordans. We don't know exactly what happened. What we do know is he also had a smartwatch.
Right. That would be fucking hilarious.
He died somewhere around 200 BC.
Right. You're like, what? Wait, what? No,
Like that's not real.
And then I'm in some museum. Those are the Jordans.
Then the internet's gonna be split on it. It's
Right.
real.
They're fake again.
It's a
Illuminati.
fake account. Yeah. I don't know. I wouldn't do anything good. I want to be honest with you. I really wouldn't, because I've thought about this a lot. Like if I could go back into the past and like I would talk to myself though. I would. I'd break the one rule you're probably not supposed to have. Yeah. I'd talk to myself, but I would do things like I would show up at my worst and I would be like, it's gonna get better. It does get better. You just gotta keep pushing. You gotta keep going. Like don't give up. You know what I mean?
If
like don't give up on your dreams. Like whatever you want to do, go do it.
If there was like a way I could talk to my younger self, I would like write down everything that would happen in my life. Like at the age, I would try to remember age or around the time, and I'll just give that younger person this, and I'm like, this is your Bible, okay? Don't lose this shit. Take this shit to heart. Everything I wrote down, it'd probably be like 2 pages of shit. Just be like, this, okay? You want to do this? This is this. When this comes up, do this. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying? And hopefully that.
Your younger self's going to throw that away as soon as he gets to his next stop.
You know what? It wouldn't even be that. I'll probably lose it.
Yeah.
What am I saying?
Probably. I'd probably lose it too.
I'm going to be so pissed at myself. Fuck.
Yeah, I probably would too.
I would lose that shit and be like, what?
But you could go back to, because you'd remember when you lost it. And you can go back to that moment and be like, didn't I tell you not to lose this? You'd be like, ah.
Yeah. True. Well,
yeah, I would probably do nothing good.
Nothing good for like the world.
Nothing good for anyone. It would like I would be the world's worst time traveler. They'd be like, so you went to the future? Be like, yeah. I'm like, what was it like? It was the same as here, except there was no anti-vaxxers. They all died off.
I wouldn't mind seeing the future. I'll jump like ahead.
They didn't take their vaccines and they died.
I'll jump to like 70, 45.
Doesn't matter if it's true or not. It would just be funny. I would just tell people shit. That
Oh,
was just,
okay,
like,
okay.
Random. Dinosaurs make a comeback.
You're like, what?
They're gonna be like, what? Be like, yeah, it eats half the civilization.
What the
So they had to split, the United States in half. So half of it belongs to the dinosaurs, and the other half doesn't. The other half, they have these giant walls up with turrets on them. It was a crazy scene. I'm gonna go now.
I would be like,
Just leave everybody like, what the fuck? Wait, did this guy just say that we're gonna have what? We're gonna be taken over by dinosaurs?
what the fuck?
Yeah, I would just troll the world.
Today,
There's no way
time
I'd take the
traveler
humans serious.
says, you know.
Yeah.
That'd be fucking hilarious. I'd be like, I wouldn't know if I would believe it. I'd just be like,
They'll be like, well, why is half of it belong to the U.S. Or why is half the U.S. belong to the dinosaurs? Well, they tried to nuke it, but it ended up just blowing up a bunch of people. Turns out radiation doesn't really have an effect on dinosaurs, so they kind of fucked themselves on that. So they blew up half their country for no reason. That's the weirdest thing. All right, you guys have a good one. I'll see you later.
That'll be hilarious. And I'll be like, oh shit, we can't do that.
Or you know what I would do? I would do some crazy shit. Like I would show up to the past with like an iPhone. I'd walk up to the first chick and be like, hey, do you know what this is? And she's like, he's a witch. And then she just kills herself.
Oh, hell no. No, it's a bad time for me. I can't go back that time. What's this boy doing here?
Well, if I bring my Glock with me, it's not a whole lot they could do.
Oh, true. They'll try to arrow you to death, but that still hurts.
Throw spears at me.
Go to the future, get a invisible portal shield, and then go back. Bro, and just start, I wouldn't say that. I was about to say mass murder people, but that'd be fucked up.
I'm what? No. I'd never do that. That's you.
Yeah, that'd be fucked up. No, it's a thought. I wouldn't do it.
But that would be a good idea to go into the future and then just see what they have, right? And be like, oh, okay, so Tesla doesn't make it, but Amazon does. That's a bet. And then come back and just spend all my paychecks on Amazon stock.
I wouldn't even do that. I would look into like other shit.
Just wait it out.
I'll go into the future.
Because AI is the next big boom. That's everybody knows that. It's just who to go to. Who to invest in.
I would hope that I went into the future and everything's like Ready Player One. Not like meaning like
what like everything
like video games
has gone to shit.
No, I'm saying like video games.
Nobody works. Everybody just sits at home playing games all fucking day while robots fly around and blow up buildings.
No, I'm saying
it sounds fun.
Just like video game, which we're already halfway there. Like the meta, they're starting the metaverse. So
yeah,
that's already started. But
but it sucks. It looks like it sucks. Yeah. It doesn't look fun at all. Like none of it. I'm just like, what do we do? We get in here and have meetings? Yeah. The fuck out of here. I want this shit. I do this at work.
Now they're trying to charge people for rape or whatever.
Rape?
Groping. Yeah.
They charge people for rape?
No, they're trying. It's like a big controversy. They're like, some chick came out, was like, I was in the metaverse and he basically groped me. I don't know the exact story, but that was a story. And she went to the news. Hey, I was groped in the metaverse.
And they're trying to file charges on the guy?
I'm not sure if they're trying to file charges, but that's the story. She was groped in the metaverse, and she was highly upset.
Why don't you just, like, take your headset off?
Right.
Like, then your avatar disappears, and now they're just fucking nothing.
Yeah. I feel like...
Well, so what do you do in that situation, right? Because, like, if you get to a point where, let's say they have the suits like Ready Player One where you can feel everything.
Okay, then I'll be like, what
and
the
then,
fuck?
like, you just like, log on and you're joining your game, and then some, like a group of people just run up, attack you, just start ripping your pants off, and you're like, you can't get your head off in time. And then you're raped in the universe of gaming. So then what do you do?
I would.
Do you get to file charges on them?
I don't know. I guess that's
the butt padding just keeps vibrating.
What the fuck? Oh, okay.
What do you do?
What do you do? It all right. Wrong. No,
don't touch me there.
That'd be fucking crazy. I feel like the metaverse will be basically Call of Duty lobbies. That toxic.
Probably
because
not if Mark Zuckerberg has anything to do with it.
Oh no, it's already toxic when people are getting groped and all you have is a headset on.
Well, shouldn't have had titties. should have did a male persona. What do they call it? Avatar, male avatar. Yeah, shouldn't have did a female one. That's where you fucked up. You already knew that was coming. Come on now.
I just feel.
I watched the metaverse poker game once.
Really?
Guy was sitting there with the vape pen and he was vaping.
Oh,
and the other dude looked at him and he grabbed the vape pen and threw it.
Yeah.
And then they just started punching each other.
Yeah, I seen that.
I was like, what the fuck am I watching? What is this?
That was funny. Yeah, I've seen that video. That shit.
What do you do if, like, when AI becomes a big deal, right? What do you do when AI goes, like, crazy and kills people? Does the AI get charged? Do they just get dismantled? Does the company get sued? Is it like a whoopsie daisy?
I say most likely the company gets sued. Yeah.
What if you have like an overly gropey fucking robot at the house?
Me, I feel like it depends on how far in the future we're in that like robots can have not free will, but like make decisions. Not completely free decisions, but like let's say we have a cleaning robot, right? And the robot can make like, oh, I can go clean over here. Oh, you know what? Let me go clean over here. You know what I'm saying? And that you were just chilling and, you know what I'm saying, the robot assaulted you or something. You know what I'm saying? Okay, well, you destroy the robot and the company gets sued. Because one, it was a default robot.
So what if you have an instance where like the guy that's marrying a sex robot? Remember we talked about that on one of our podcasts.
Oh my God, yeah,
right?
I remember that.
So what if you have that, but then the robot cheats on him? Does he get to get a divorce and like take half her hardware? I don't know how that works.
I say, what do you do? You bought it, so it's kind of like,
and that becomes another thing, right? Can you marry something you bought? And if you do, can you divorce it? And if you do, does it get half of your stuff?
I say this. Yes on that. Yes on you can marry stuff you bought because people do that people do that now.
Yeah, I was a dude that married, or there was a lady that married a ghost in a jar.
Oh, weird. I was thinking of like over.
It's like, oh, weird.
I was thinking of like
At this point, we're not even shocked.
Yeah, because it's
some of the
like
shit that
what?
happens. It's just like, huh, interesting.
So it's just nothing in a jar.
Nothing in a jar.
This is my ghost husband, Bob.
Yeah.
You're just like, sup,
Yeah.
Bob?
Well, so apparently Bob is the spirit of a pirate.
Okay, whatever. She needs help. She needs fucking help. She needs help. Oh, I'm
not even making that up either. It's true.
There's a story, right? I think you brought that up to me. There's a story. You know about those Idaho college students that got killed?
I've heard of it. I heard something about that. You know.
I think they deactivated her TikTok. I mean, so there's a psychic that came out with kind of like a story about it. It was like she made her own story about what actually took place, but she said, I know this because I'm a psychic. The cards told me this, right?
Yeah.
And she used the actual people who were in the murders and the people who were in the case as like in the story. And she's like, I know who killed those people. Their college professor was having a relationship with one of the girls who died, and she hired somebody to kill them, and that's how they got killed.
That's a good one. Okay.
So
what happened after this?
So what happened is
obviously some shit went down if she deactivated her.
No. She took the videos down, but she was 100% backing her story. That's what happened. It went from this is a story that I'm like telling to like this is exactly what happened. She killed their professor. A female killed her.
Okay.
So the professor was like, "Hey, that's not funny. These people actually lost their lives. I have nothing to do with this. They were my students, but this is not funny." So what she ended up doing, doubling down or tripling down at that point, right? So the lady then sends what's that the term of like spreading lies, but the court term for it?
Defamation of character.
Defamation, sent her defamation of character, right? And this chick is a younger chick, so she's like, no, this is nothing. This is fake. The card said, no, this is fake. And I was just like,
she need new cards. Your cards are lying to you. You have shitty cards, bro.
Then she's saying like the killer. Oh, the cards are telling me now she's paying the killer to come kill me. Oh, but before he gets to me, he's going to take a vacation and then the police is going to catch him. So I'm like, oh, okay, but so when it's your time to die, he get caught. He get caught.
I was thinking, so when it's your time to go. Okay, I see how
he gets called out of nowhere.
So all of a sudden he got, yeah. Okay.
So yeah, the police are going to catch the guy.
How many followers does this chick have?
She blew up on Twitter.
I believe.
Right?
You know what? There's a lot of anti-vaxxers on there.
The police come out and they make a statement. They're like, everything she's saying is not true. The professor has nothing to do with the case. It's just not true. What do you think the girl said?
I'm going to say she quadrupled down on her bullshit.
These police don't know what they're doing. They're letting a murderer walk free. And I'm just like, bitch. First of all, you need to stop and you need to get a lawyer because you're going to trial. Bro, you need a lawyer. I don't know what lawyer would. No. But yeah.
You need a lawyer and a new set of cards.
Yeah. And I think you need probably a psych ward.
And a couple of new crystals.
Yeah. Because what the fuck is wrong with you? Yeah. And it was blown up on Twitter. I mean, not Twitter. Actually, here.
Is it TikTok?
It was a TikTok, but I can see if I can find it on Twitter.
Sounds about TikTok. That's a crazy story. So she made up some shit. Mm-hmm. Well, no, it wasn't even her because her cards made up some shit. And then she ends up getting sued. The lawsuit's fake. The cops say, "Hey, she needs to stop this. The professor had nothing to do with it." And she was like, "Oh, the police are liars, and they're coming to get me," or whatever you said.
Yeah,
that's wild.
Yeah, and it's just like
that's what happens if you let delusional people have tarot cards.
Right.
There you go. Now you get delusion. What if she was like 100% right, and we're all just shitting on her?
I would be
For like no reason.
Damn.
It comes out and she's just 100% right. I'm like, keep those cards.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. She needs to stay to her house. There's something wrong with her.
Let me see if I can find it. Nope.
Probably not.
Yeah.
You're probably not going to be able to find it because you're looking for it.
Right. I watched a YouTube.
You're going to go home today.
It's going to pop up.
Yep. It's going to pop up. Still not as impressive as the guy or the chick that married a ghost in a jar, though.
Yeah, no, it's just people fucking crazy, bro. They're fucking lunatics. And that was when I seen that video. I watched 2 YouTubers react to it, and I was just like, "This bitch is crazy, bitch." I'm coming for every penny. Every penny. I don't know how much you made off the millions of views off TikTok, but I want it all.
I just want to know what's going to happen. Like, did they ever catch who did it? No?
It's still ongoing investigation right now, I think.
That's a wild one.
My thing is this. What's crazy, because people come up with, like, fan fiction theories or whatever, like book novels or whatever. People do shit like that. But to put real people into shit like this,
well, she had to. The card said so. Or maybe she's just misinterpreting what the cards are saying.
Nah, bro, that's fucked up.
Maybe she doesn't really know how to read cards.
Like, I don't know. I think it's fucked
Maybe
up.
the cards actually killed those kids. And the cards are trying to cover up the crime by saying that the professor did it.
Maybe. But with her logic, anything's possible.
That's right.
Yep.
Killer cards.
Yep.
It's a thing.
Right. I don't like people. I don't like stuff that has. I don't like anything that it's fake, but it's dealing with the real shit. Like the Jeffrey Dahmer series. I didn't like it.
Yeah, well, you're not alone. I didn't like it either.
It was good, but
it wasn't enough ass eating for my taste.
I
I like my serial killers who eat people to actually eat people.
It felt weird watching somebody. The actor who played Jeffrey Dahmer was amazing. I say that he played the fuck out of that Jeffrey Dahmer role.
Oh wow, he played a weirdo.
But it's just like weird to see somebody do shit like that, and back of your head like, damn, this shit actually happened.
Yeah,
fuck, that's crazy.
Yeah, it did actually happen. But the thing is the series, the first series was better. Because it didn't hold back.
Right.
This was like a held back series.
Yeah, and it still was like, what the fuck?
Because he kept doing it. Like, he kept kidnapping people, bring them back to the house, drug them, kill them, like, lay down with them, molest them, whatever.
Right.
But the thing is like, I don't know, like, it didn't horrify me the way the first one did. The first one, if you ever get the chance to watch the very first series they did on Jeffrey Dahmer, it was like, what the fuck? This one was more like...
didn't the first one, when they using like actual photos, they weren't showing you anything, but they were like actually...
They did, yeah, they had actual police photos in there.
Oh, no, I'm good. I'm pretty
sure. It was, well, you know, it was a different time.
Yeah.
People weren't so sensitive back then as they are now. Now everybody's so sensitive. You can't even say rape. You have to say grape.
Yeah.
You can't say suicide. You have to say unalive.
Yeah.
Or murdered. Same thing. Can't say murdered. You unalived them.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's just a different time. People are a lot more sensitive now, so.
Which is weird. You would think it would get a lot more tougher.
You would think. I mean, seeing as how, you know, people are a lot more fucking crazy now than I think they've ever been.
Yeah.
Debatable.
Me growing up, I thought, like, if your dad was tough on you, right, that will make you tough or make your kids tough. So as shit goes on, you know what I'm saying? It'd be tough, but no.
Well, it has nothing to do with being tough. It's not even, I don't even think it's this, it's in the sense of like, we have to be, you know, like hardcore and fucking, you know, being sensitive there's nothing wrong with that. It's fine. But when you start trying to like run away from terms that have been there forever, like murder,
Okay.
death, suicide, things that are inevitable, that are always going to be there and that's always going to happen, right? When you start trying to censor the world around you is when I have a problem. Because now it's like, well, not everybody feels the way you do.
Right.
You know what I mean? So like you can't get your way and then on top of that, take away from what everybody else wants.
Right.
This tablecloth is like
we're getting really dirty.
just like on random shit. This is like random stuff, like just getting on here.
This was in here before.
Asbestos in this
annoying.
area.
Yeah. Well,
But that's just my opinion. I don't think that it's kind of like that Family Guy episode where the SEC came in and started censoring real life.
Oh yeah.
That's what this whole new movement feels like. It feels like that's exactly what they're doing. You know what I mean? And everybody's changing the narrative on what's actually like, you know, just, I don't even want to say real. They're changing the narrative of what we considered morals. Like the morality in human experience is changing every day.
Right. Oh, for sure.
And the more that and the more we look at it, we're just like, what the fuck? Like, when has that ever been okay to do?
Yeah, for sure.
So it's just, I don't know. It's just weird.
I've seen, especially beginning this year, I've seen a lot of people like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Especially with your tweet, like, bro, why are we making this shit? Where's
right. Like, how did we get here? From
yeah.
So it's strange, but at the same time, it's one of those things where it's just like, okay, well, we could fight it. We could fight against it. We can keep our morality, right? Like we keep what we believe to be the right thing to do and the wrong thing to do and keep that kind of going for us. But not everybody's going to agree with you.
Right.
And we get to a weird place where when people don't agree with you, then you become like one of those outcasts.
Yeah, for sure.
It's like, hey guys, we should let the law handle this. We shouldn't just go out and doing that. And they're like, nah, fuck that. We're gonna go out and do this shit. And everybody's like, yeah. And we're just like, what the fuck? What's the point of having a law system if we're just gonna do that?
I don't even feel like you're become a damn. I can't. Just fucking had a brain fart. I was about to say something, and I don't even think you become like an outsider. It's kind of like, I don't know. It's like you see what should be done. What's a word for it? I'm trying to like not use analogies. Fuck. What's a word for it?
I just think that we got to a weird point where, especially on the internet, it's 100% on the internet, where it's like, if you're not on my side, then you're the enemy. But that's a horrible way to live in a society. That's a horrible way to run a society, because then you have it to where if I say, like, this is my opinion, this is my point of view, right here on the podcast, right? Somebody else doesn't agree with it. You don't have to agree. That's fine.
Yeah, everybody.
Hell, we can even sit down and debate about it,
right?
You know, and come to a middle ground and understanding,
right?
But if you just immediately look at me like that's an enemy,
yeah,
we're never going to be able to have a conversation about something. And we've gotten to the point now where that's literally what's going on now.
I see a lot of people, especially with, everything that happened last year. A lot of, oh, you like LGBT or do you like that movement? No, I don't. Oh, you suck. You're trans. Well, all these things. And you're just like, bro, what? That's
Well, I mean, that's what I'm saying.
That's not. You know what I'm saying?
That's a perfect example.
That's instead of us sitting down having a conversation about it. It's no, you're this now. You're this now. You're this now. It's like, bro, come on, man. And I guess
I think the biggest crock movement was that toxic masculinity thing.
Yeah. It's like, fuck, come on, man.
That was the dumbest. I'm sorry, but that was the dumbest shit that I've ever heard of in my life. Being a toxic male has nothing to do with toxic masculinity. It's because that's a behavioral thing. You can change someone's behavior. Well, they have to change it, but obviously, like you can see changes in your behavior from when you were a kid to now.
Right, for sure.
Right? Where you grow up. Okay, and then you don't think the way you used to. And you don't do the same things. And you think more, and you don't do the same things you used to and whatnot. When you have a bunch of young males doing young male shit, it's like, oh yeah, I did something similar to that when I was a kid. Like, I hollered at everything that walked. Like, I was just saying, yeah, I did that too. But the thing is like, to sit here and say that that's toxic traits, that's just nature. It is what it is at that point. And because I don't agree with, like, being overly aggressive with stuff.
What do you mean?
Simple shit like standing in line, just oh my god, this is such bullshit, dude. You know, shit like that's kind of stupid. Or even worse, like if you're at a club and you know you're trying to talk to a chick and she keeps saying no, but you keep pursuing. I don't agree with that either. There's a lot of stuff that is toxic traits that I don't agree with, and I will give them that much, and I'll give you the leg up on that conversation. But to say that being a straight male is toxic masculinity in itself is a horrible ideology to have.
I just don't like how they group everybody in that. Because there's toxic femininity
Santos
too.
That said that everybody gets put in the same bucket.
Yeah, there's just, you know what I'm saying. There's toxic femininity. Oh, damn, I can't say the word.
Femininity.
No, that's a word. Now, femininity. That's a word now, guys. I'm trademarking, but yeah, there's that shit out there too. You know, so. But you don't see me going around putting every single female I've ever met in that. Come on now. You don't even know. I don't know everybody, so why would I? I don't know.
Well, there's definitely toxic females out there. I mean,
for sure.
I mean, you can go on TikTok and see that. But they don't get called out half as fast as we do. Because we live in we kind of live in an unfair world in that regard.
I seen a tweet from this guy, and it was about a video about a girl getting rejected, and she was kind of like, "Oh my god." The tweet was kind of on the lines. I'm not gonna go verbatim because I don't really remember, but the tweet was basically saying like, men, our whole life we got it. Like they fed us the truth. You know what I'm saying? Not truth that like the world's flat, or like they gave us.
I learned that when I was 2.
They gave us like society's truth. Like, look, you're not this. You're not this. Don't sugarcoat this shit. And you know, you're this. You know what I'm saying?
We weren't emotionally sheltered.
Right. And women were emotionally sheltered. So, oh no, you're gonna be fine, baby. No, it's fine. You're a queen and you're raising a fucking demon. Like, come on now. So it's like, I don't know, man. We took that shit on the chin.
Yeah,
especially in my life, where you know, especially growing up as a kid, not a kid, growing up
as a kid.
Yeah, like everybody has experienced that.
Nobody knows what that's like. Nobody.
I mean, growing up and getting rejected a lot in my youth. I say that, and you know, I took that shit on the chin. And, you know, when I watched that video, I was like, you upset because he didn't want your number? What the fuck?
It'd be like this sometimes. See, that's what happens when you give everybody, you give a certain group of people everything. That's what you get.
And I ain't gonna lie, at least she tried. She was like, hey, can I get your phone? Pull out your phone. And he was like, he took off a headphone. He was like, what? Excuse me? She was like, oh, you can have my number. He was like, I'm fine. And then turned around and she was like appalled. She was like, oh my God, you don't want my number? And I'm just like, bro, calm down and just walk away. You look thirsty now. I don't know. But yeah, that kind of popped up in my head when we were having that conversation. But yeah, sorry.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I could see both sides, because the problem, I think, really comes down to this, right? Men, we are triers. Like, we'll try shit, and if it doesn't work out, we'll just go try something else, and we'll just keep trying until we get to that point where we got what we want.
Right.
What I see from women mostly nowadays is they try shit, and then when it doesn't go their way, they literally just give up, and they're just like, all men are trash, or all jobs suck, or you know what I mean? Like, there's no drive.
Right. Which we're not saying all women.
I'm not,
we're not saying all. Don't cancel us.
Because I'm the one that's saying this. Yeah. I'm not saying all women are like that. There's a lot of driven women out there that are achieving things that I couldn't dream of in a million years. But what I'm saying is, as a majority, right, men are just kind of built to build, create, and destroy everything they touch.
But I think that's
kind of what we do.
That's in our nature from back when there was, you know what I'm saying? We were the protectors, we were the builders. You know, the women stayed, and I'm talking back like you can go as far as like man cave days. We went to go hook, not hook. I don't know what the fuck. We went to go hunt.
Be like, we went to go hook the fish and drag them back.
We went to go hunt and kill and we brought the meat back to the wives, and they basically cooked it. Raised the kids until they were old enough. If they were a man, then they were right there out there. If not even a man back in those, I'm pretty sure you can walk, hunt. So, you know what I'm saying?
See, that's why I listened to Andrew Tate when he was talking. I didn't agree with everything he said, but I did listen. Yeah. He makes a valid point at sometimes when he says that feminine and that feminine energy that everyone talks about and shit, and then all that, shit that goes out the window at wartime. Mm-hmm. Because then all of a sudden you're not on the draft sheets, we are, and you're not on the boats heading over there learning how to survive, we are. It's like if you really wanted equality,
you'll get on that boat too.
You'll want all of. But the thing is like some of the things he said, I was just like, I can agree with that. I think he has a valid point, and maybe he doesn't have to say it in such an asshole way. Yeah. But I do agree with that aspect of what he's talking about. And then other times when he's talking about depression or like ghosts in your house, and I'm like, what the fuck is this dude even talking about?
Andrew Tate is fucking hilarious.
He's just saying random shit.
He's hilarious.
He's like, having depression is like having ghosts in your house. What?
Yeah.
I don't think it's anything remotely related.
Right.
But all right. Do you think he really did that shit?
Yeah.
You really think he did? Mm-hmm. You think he was sex trafficking people?
Yeah. I watched YouTube. Now, I don't believe everything I see on YouTube, right? But I watched a credible source on YouTube that I feel every time I've watched some stuff from him, it all came true. Meaning, like, they got they didn't just, the internet said he did. They actually got the tapes. They did some research. They actually did research. And he showed a clip that was played in court in Romania of when they seized his laptop. They found a lot of videos of he was charging people for OnlyFans and showing them how to set up the business.
The sex trafficking business, or just like
no sex. It was the webcam business, but he was sex trafficking. So what he was doing, he was getting a lot of females, promising them, "Oh, you're gonna be with me. You're gonna be with me." And soon as they would come to his house, so this is your room. That's your webcam. So what you're gonna do is go be a webcam girl. And he's like, "But I love you. Get your ass in there."
Oh shit! Wow, that's wow. Okay, I'm gonna put it to you like this. I'm an innocent until proven guilty guy. So until he's proven guilty, I'm not going to say anything that's going to say that I think he did it or he didn't.
Now,
however, if he did do it, I'm not going to be honest.
I say this.
I'll be honest. I wasn't.
From the evidence I seen, because I'm not trying to persuade anybody to be like, "Oh, he did it." From what I seen, from the video clips of him saying it personally, from what I seen, hell yeah. Now, I don't know what his brother has to do with it. I don't know. The guy, the clips I seen.
So when I think of sex trafficking, though, I think of like, and this might just be because I'm vanilla and stupid. I think of like women and like young women and children or whatever locked up in a container being shipped across the world type thing. You know what I mean? Like, I think of that kind of trafficking.
It's that, but not. You're not physically having sex with anybody.
I don't think of somebody locked in a house forced to do webcam stuff. Like that doesn't.
You can't go home. You can't do anything. You're here now.
Yeah. I guess I should probably open my mind to that a little bit. I didn't ever.
You know what I'm saying? It's kind of the R. Kelly thing, you know?
Right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
We didn't have any. Yeah, they didn't have it. He didn't do any harm. Well, he probably did do harm to them. But like, yeah, he didn't have sex. He didn't make them have sex with other people. He was just having sex with them. But you know what I'm saying? He kidnapping, trout.
What happens when they got old? Did he just send them home?
Get the fuck out.
Damn.
I got the next shit coming in.
These fucking people are
crazy. They actually so he wasn't actually the one getting the females. I didn't know this. The lady who was in charge of keeping the girls in check at the Epstein Island, he had her doing all that shit.
Giselle Maxwell?
Yes.
So she was the one getting the
girls for him, yes, keeping them in check. And he called her his bottom bitch. He said you get a good bottom bitch to keep them in control, and you use your likeness to get them hooked. You make them fall in love with you. Oh, you're gonna come over here. We're gonna get married. We're gonna come to Romania. We're gonna live in this giant mansion. As soon as they get there, your bottom bitch takes it over, basically.
That's some wild
yeah,
shit.
it was
That's
a
some
lot
wild
of
accusations
shit. No,
being flung around this room.
I'm
right
telling
now.
I'm telling you now. I watch videos where they're in a courtroom and someone's like, and the judge is sitting there, and Andrew Tate's sitting there like, and I'm just like, fuck.
I mean, if he did it,
Now, I'm not trying to
Darn him.
persuade anybody because they could legit go after the trial. He could be proven innocent, but I will say this, and this is not for sure. This is something that I think. I don't think their court system is airtight as ours is, meaning like you can't just buy your way out. You know what I'm saying? If you go into a courtroom in the United States and look, I got $1 million for you, don't charge me. Your ass, they probably gonna take the million and your ass still going in. You know what I'm saying? I'm not sure that their court system is as, you know what I'm saying? I feel like their court system, me personally, and I didn't do no research. This is just what I feel. I feel like their court system is maybe like Mexico's.
Where he could just buy his way out?
That's what I think. That's what I think is eventually going to happen.
I don't know.
I mean, in the video,
I haven't seen the videos that you're talking about.
The video, he literally, in the video, he said, he was like, I don't give a fuck about being arrested. I'm going to go in there and just pay the guards. That's exactly what he said. And the judge was like, and he was sitting there with his lawyers. And I'm just like,
oh.
I was in here watching this shit, and I'm just like, what the fuck? What the fuck?
You probably should have brought that to the table, because I would have loved to have seen
It's
that.
gone.
Of course it is.
That's
why you screen record everything.
I watched this like maybe 2 weeks ago.
Well, I'm pretty sure it'll.
Yeah, it wasn't 2 weeks ago. I lied. It was probably like
somebody screen recorded it.
It was like 10 days ago. 10 days ago, I watched this on YouTube.
That's wild.
Yeah, I could probably. Let me do this. If I can find.
I kind of wish we had like a live court update on what was going on with that. Yeah. That's a wild one. A lot of accusations being flung around his room here, sir. So.
Let's see.
Are you trying to find it?
I am.
I don't think you're gonna be able to find it.
It's just.
I mean, it's the internet, so you might just be able to.
That's not it. Yeah, it's not on here. Fuck. Hold on. There's something right here, but I think I'm not gonna play it. Hold on. I'm just trying to read this headline. No, that's not it. Yeah, it's fucking gone. You can probably find it on like fucking Reddit or something.
I'm sure.
I'll deep dive search later on today, and I'll see
if you find it, send it to me, and then I want to see it.
Okay.
I want to see what you're talking about.
Okay. Yeah, for sure.
That's a wild one.
Let's see. Oh, I'll do some research later, but I'm sure for sure if I find it, I'll show you.
But shit.
Personally,
so you think personally that he is guilty? Like without.
I'm not gonna say he's guilty because, like I said, I don't know their laws and shit like that. I don't think he's gonna be. I'll say this. Let me change what I'm gonna say. I think he did something, but I'm not sure he's gonna be charged.
Well, they already charged him.
Meaning, like he's gonna do any time. Meaning, like I don't think he may not do time, but I do think you was doing something illegal. I'll say that. He was doing something illegal.
Because I do remember when that video came out of him and that girl arguing, and he was like throwing a fit and shit. He came out later and said that that was a kink that he has.
Yeah,
and he doesn't want anyone to kink shame him.
Mm-hmm. I think that was something completely else, but it maybe have been involved in this. I don't know.
I don't know, sex trafficking. That's a hell of a charge to have.
To me,
he said it was the Matrix that was doing it.
I don't even think it was sex trafficking. The exact definition of sex trafficking, I think that was just the closest thing they could get to it. You know what I'm saying? You were holding hostages. Because you can't say that.
Because holding someone against their will.
Yeah.
And and using them for sex or or selling them or whatever.
Yeah, but he was basically selling them, but not in person, online.
Yeah.
He was selling their OnlyFans, and in the video he shows he tells you in the clip, he tells you what he was doing, and basically what he was doing, he would get the money and tell the girls, hey, so I'm giving you your cut, but you have to pay taxes on this. And he said he was printing out fake tax forms, sign this so you can pay your taxes. Sign it and then give them a cut. Oh, so your cut was supposed to be $10,000, but taxes took and you only get $3,000. So he would give them $3,000 and then pocket the rest.
Wow. Well, like I said, and I'm innocent till proven guilty.
But like I said, this is all speculative. I'm
curious as to what's going to unfold.
Like I said, to be honest, I don't think he's going to be charged just because I'm not sure how lucrative their court system is. But if their court system is good, then I think he'll be charged. Now, will he do jail time? Probably. I don't know.
It's just to me, it's just weird that the sex trafficking thing started as an internet thing. Mm-hmm. The internet is the one that came out with this accusation. Mm-hmm. And then, like, fast forward a couple of years, and he's being charged with sex trafficking.
I wouldn't believe it until I've seen videos that will come. Like, these weren't just like audio. It's literally him sitting at a desk explaining to a video camera how to do certain shit. And I was like, you wouldn't know how to do this shit if you weren't doing it. You know what I'm saying?
You could be talking out of your ass.
I mean, but why would you be
like if I sat here and I told you how to put a radiator in a car? I don't know shit about that, but I can tell you I know. So it could be one of those situations.
But that would be like, oh, so I understand what you're saying, but it's like you named, maybe the chick he named just happened to be a famous. She could probably not even be involved, but he was just like, yeah, that's my body bitch.
I mean,
I don't know. He could have been talking out his neck for money, probably. But I'm
possible.
Like I said,
but
how you would
Giselle Maxwell though?
That's what he said. Yep.
Yeesh.
She's Russian, ain't she?
Oh,
I think she is Russian.
To be perfectly honest with you, I don't know nothing about that.
Yeah, I don't.
The only thing I know is that Epstein did not kill himself. That's the only thing I know.
So wait, do you know what she looks like?
Giselle Maxwell?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
She has black hair?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, then, yeah, they showed a picture of her. So she has like black straight hair and she looks very angry. But she looks hot as shit. It's like a hot angry. And you're like, damn, she's fine as shit. But she's fucking.
No, I don't think she's fine. Mm-hmm. I'm going to pull up a picture of Giselle Maxwell and you tell me if this is the woman that touched you. Hold on.
Is this the one that touched your mind? To see. You sure, buddy?
Let me pull this up real quick. That's Giselle Maxwell. That's the one that was behind all the Epstein stuff.
Okay.
Let me give you another picture.
I could see where. Okay. You know what?
This is it just Giselle or Giseline or just Ghislaine, something like that. I just call her Giselle because it's easy.
Okay, so yeah.
And that's her.
Okay,
with,
yeah. All right.
With, Jeffrey Epstein.
Okay, yeah. So I've seen, yeah. This one right here, yeah, she's fine. She's a butterface, but she looks mean, and yeah, I stick by one with it. Yeah.
She's a interesting character, and that's her also with Jeffrey Epstein. Mm-hmm. So.
Yeah, they showed a picture of her, but her hair was a lot longer. It was like,
and I'm not gonna lie, and I know this is gonna sound fucked up, but I actually got Jeffrey Epstein mixed up with the guy that used to travel around the world and eat different foods.
Really?
Yeah.
I know you're talking about. Really?
I did. I got them two mixed up.
They
and I
do.
was
They
like,
do have same. To me, they got not.
They're both white. They both have a square head, and I think that's where I fucked up.
But one has
Because it was weird because Anthony Bourdain. And it was like when Anthony Bourdain unalived himself. This is what we have to say now, right?
right.
Right after that, fast forward like a year or so, right? And then all this Epstein shit started happening, and I was like, I thought that guy died.
Oh, okay.
So that's what I mean. I was like, wait, no. I was like, no. That was the
Okay.
food critic that was on Food Network.
Okay. Oh.
Because if you look at
No. I know what you're talking about. Yeah,
You've
they
seen
they
Anthony Bourdain,
they
right?
look similar.
they definitely look similar.
They look like they could probably be like distant cousins or something, or related. They look like they could be related.
See if I can pull up images of him.
Yeah.
Right? And then you look up Jeffrey Epstein.
Yeah, he kind of looks like him. Yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about. Yep.
And then boom. See what I mean? So like they have the blonde hair. They both had they had similar features.
Yeah.
So
Like I said,
I got him confused, and I was like, wait, I thought the guy killed himself.
Yep.
And then right after that, Jeffrey Epstein killed himself.
Supposedly, yeah. Supposedly.
Yeah, I don't know. It's
It's a coincidence.
I don't know, man. I just don't. Who's buying all this? Like, who's buying all this sex trafficking shit? Why aren't y'all going after them? Obviously, you want to
It's
cut
like-
the head off the snake, right, and travel your way back. I get that.
It's kind of like pirating. If I recorded a movie in a movie theater and I made 70 discs, right, and I sold those discs, why would you go after the people who bought it? Yeah, they bought something that was illegal and they knew it was illegal, but
I don't think that's the same.
No, I get what you're saying because sex trafficking with underage kids, I get that, but I'm saying like, let's just say you only do like of age women. You know what I'm saying? You're like, oh, this is my girlfriend. Really? It looks like you're holding a hostage. It'll be $40 a fuck. Oh, okay, you said 40. They know it's wrong, right?
Yeah.
I get you're doing something bad, but we need to get the person who's actually orchestrating this. We can worry about you later. Let's not.
Yeah,
like
that's what I mean. Like, obviously, you got to cut the head off the snake.
Right.
That's what I mean. Of course, you got to catch the guy. But then, like, all the people that have gotten away with this, like, think about all the Hollywood stars that got away with being on Jeffrey Epstein's island.
Oh no, you should be punished.
Thinking about all those people that did all those horrific ass things to all these underage kids, right?
Right.
And they all got away.
Right.
They're done. They did their dirt. They're cool. They're out of the limelight. They don't have to worry about it because Epstein's dead. So
That's why I think they killed him, because I think it would probably destroy Hollywood.
well, not even just Hollywood. But politicians.
Yeah.
I mean, Bill Clinton was there, for Christ's sake.
Yeah.
Presidents were there at this guy's island. So
Yeah. It would destroy a lot.
So, but my question is that how they get him there? I mean, obviously you don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
But I mean, would that would be like how you get them there, right? Like you meet them, right? Oh yeah, I got a private island and we live this luxurious life, and of course women are attracted to that. So these young girls are like, "Fuck yeah, I'll go to your island. That'd be dope."
Or promise them something.
Or promise them something, and as soon as they get there, it's
you
like
want to be a model? You want to be an actor? Oh, you like art? My
Right.
island's full of art, or acting lessons.
overshooting a movie
Right,
over there
yeah.
at the island.
Yeah,
you want to
or-
go check it out.
You know
That's
what I'm
so
saying?
weird.
It's different for everybody. Because me, that's not gonna work on me.
It
Hey, you wanna
totally
be a-
work on me. I'm not.
You
want to
be an
I'd be
actor?
sex
We're
trafficked so
shooting a
fast.
movie. I'm just like, nah.
I'd be like, really? Who's starring in it?
If you want to be the,
I could be in a movie. I'm so yeah.
I actually had.
You can't get me with candy, but you can get me with movie roles.
I actually had an opportunity to do some fishy shit like that. I think I told you this story before. The old white guy when I was in Memphis.
No, tell the story.
Okay, well, I'll tell the story. All right, so this is what happened. I'm walking to my apartment. I just got off work. No, I don't even think it was work. I think I was walking from somewhere, and this is when I was in Memphis, right? This is exactly what happened. I'm walking, and an old guy pulls up in a Mercedes Benz, right? It's an old guy. He's probably like 60 or like low 70s. He pulls up. He's like, "Hey, is there a bank here?" And I was like, I had my headphones in. This is before they had AirPods. They were just the wires. So I'm pulling out. I was like, "Huh?" He was like, "Yeah, I'm looking for the bank." And I'm just like, that way. I just pointed him to a direction. I was like, oh yeah, there's a bank this way.
I'm never asking you for directions.
No, bro. It was just, you in the hood, so you like, I don't fucking know. I don't know. I didn't know what
It
bank.
was Jeffrey Dahmer 2.0.
I don't know what bank you're looking for. I don't know. So I was just like, yeah, there's a bank that way. I don't know. He stops, right? Stops, get out the car. At this moment, I'm like, okay, what the fuck is up, right? He comes up to me. He's probably like about the same distance me and you. He's like, oh, hey, what's your name? And I'm just like, Fred, what's up? And he was like, oh, man, Sean, so I'm trying to find this bank. He's showing me his phone. I'm just trying to find this bank. I'm thinking like, okay, all right, it's one of them situations where he's old. He don't know how to use technology. Let me, I'm feeling a little more like, okay, this is not nothing sketchy, right? So I'm like, oh, the bank you're trying to find. Oh, so, he's trying to find this bank. Look it up on his phone. Oh, here you go. As we get through that whole situation, he's just like, you're strong, man. And I'm just like, he's like,
like
oh,
no.
I swear to God, this is not fake. So I look at him, I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, you got some nice shoulders. You're, stocky. Oh, no, he didn't say stocky. He was like, you look like you're in fit. You're really fit. He was like, have you ever thought about being a model? And at this moment, I'm just like, where the fuck is this going? I'm starting to walk. I'm like, okay, I see this is not a regular situation. Let me start to, take a few steps forward and try to, walk.
Those are a couple red flags.
Walk the fuck away. So
couple
I'm like, no, bro, I'm good. I ain't really. He was like, well, I'm a photographer. If you ever want to take some photos.
Did you just say a photographer?
Not exactly, not what he said. He said he was a
photographer.
Photographer. Sorry. Yeah, I'm a photographer. Sorry, bro. I'm talking fast and I'm like trying to get the story out.
All right, go ahead. I'm sorry.
So he was like, yeah, I shoot pictures for like men's underwear line. And at that moment, I'm like, oh no, this is not what's about to happen. And as I'm starting to like actually walk, and he's just like, yeah, I could get you in some underwear. We could take a few photos. Of course, it's going to be paid. And I'm just like, whatever. And I walked the fuck away. And I thought to myself, I was like, what the fuck?
So that's how you were able to afford those new Jordans.
Nah, bro. I was just like,
this whole time I
fam.
thought it was just you had a job and you were doing shit.
Nah,
but you were selling underwear pics to white guys.
You know what's crazy? I thought to myself like 2 days later, I was like, fuck, I missed the blessing. Not meaning like getting paid for no.
Or you missed out on a rape.
Yeah, no.
Well, no.
Because I would have extorted the fuck out of him. Yeah.
How are you going to extort? He's already weird.
No, he of course, but he has a nice car. He was presentable. So what I was gonna do, I thought about this, taking a photo. Now, meaning like, let's just say he is what he says he is. He gets me in some underwear. Now that's weird. That sounds weird. That sounds weird. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, hold on.
It's like a really weird turn.
I choose to take a photo, right? Let's just keep it to that. I choose to take a photo.
Okay.
Then I use said photo, and I'm like, hey, if you don't give me this, I'm calling the police. I'm doing this. I'm going public. I'm going to the news, whatever I can to get this shit out. But I need this to shut the fuck up. I need hush money.
Were you underage at the time?
No, I think at the time I had just turned 19.
Oh, you're legal. You don't have to do none of that. He wouldn't have to do any of that.
True. But I would have tried.
He could have just been like, well, that's fine. I'm going to put this on my Facebook group and tag you in it.
No, because, Chris, if you were there, he had no teeth. He gave off like rapey vibes. So
I'm already getting rapey vibes from him, and you're just
bro.
telling me the story. I haven't even met the guy.
Nah, if you would have been there, you'd have been like, bro, get the fuck off. Nah, you would have been because you could obviously tell he's not what he says he is. He just wants a photo of, at the time, in shape black man in some underwear.
To use at his clan meeting?
No,
it is
probably
Tennessee,
to beat off
so,
with it. So,
I mean, maybe.
But yeah, so
I could go 100 ways. I don't know.
So I would have been like, all right, click. Oh, can I see that photo? So here, we're done shooting photos. So what I want a car. I want a brand new phone. I want
You
this,
really think
this,
that like
this.
you're going to get all of that off of one underwear pic?
Nah, I'm not.
Come on, bruh. You got to give up the goods for that.
Nah, hell nah. See,
You got to give up that booty.
Hell nah, I'm good.
You gotta let him eat that ass because he sounds like an ass eater. Okay,
I'm good.
He's part of that group.
Nah, I'm good.
Yeah, you know what? You almost got sex trafficked. That's probably
Real
what
talk.
happened. Like
Real
that's
talk.
Probably what was gonna happen is like you were gonna show up to take photos,
And I was
then,
gonna
like
just-
they were just gonna come up with like a burlap sack,
Right.
throw it around your head, beat you half to death, and drag you into a fucking
Or, like,
container and ship you off to Croatia.
Hit me with chloroform and just harvest my organs or something. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, I wasn't like, nah, bitch.
Damn, Fred was almost sex trafficked. Mm-hmm. That's crazy ass story, bro. I'm not gonna lie, that's fucking nuts.
And it didn't hit me till 2 days later. Like, bro, that was fucking crazy. And I never told anybody.
Except for now, you've told the world. So
Yeah. Oh shit. Well, at the world.
told everybody now,
Yeah.
so we all know.
So yeah.
Fred was almost sex trafficked.
And it was completely creepy. And I was just like, bro, what the fuck?
That is a little odd, though.
Yeah.
I've
'Cause
never.
he was
he was
just-
ballsy.
He was
had
driving, and it wasn't. And now, when I say
What was he driving? You said nice car.
he
right?
was driving a Mercedes Benz.
Okay, so he had a Mercedes,
And it
but he had
wasn't-
no teeth.
That's
a red flag
He had
right
a few
there.
teeth, and he smelled like old people.
Ugh.
You know what I'm saying?
But if he drives a Mercedes Benz, he has the money to go get his teeth fixed.
He had teeth, but like he didn't have many, and the teeth he did have weren't that pretty looking. It's kind of like the Wild Wild West.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Did he have that brown shit on the bottom of him?
Mm-hmm.
That's the worst. That's an old people thing.
Mm-hmm. And I was just like, what the fuck? And you know what I'm saying? I pushed it aside because I was like, oh, maybe he is lost. And when I say he was driving,
That's how they get you. They think, yeah, because he used the old man thing against you.
He wasn't driving on the street. I mean, like, so how the street was, the main street's right here. The main street's right here. Oh, like, so it's going like this. I'm trying to show people. It's going like this. There's a road that cuts right here, and there's a car lot right here. And I was walking on that like small street. Like, it wasn't a main street, but it's like a street where you can cut right here. So you can go just to the light, or you can drive right here and keep going on that street. I was walking right here, and literally, this is how what happened. I'm walking. I got my music playing. He drives by, stops, and I'm continuing to walk, and he just slowly follows me for like maybe. I took maybe 5 to 10 steps of him just rolling slowly, and then he stopped. And he's like, "Hey," and I'm on my toe. This is Memphis, so I don't know what the fuck's about to happen. So you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm walking, I'm just like, oh, what the fuck? You know, I'm pulling my pants up. You know what I'm saying? Pulling my belt tighter because I'm about to take off. You know what I'm saying? If this is what I think it is, I'm about to take off.
It sounds like it's nothing what you thought it was.
I thought maybe I was about to get robbed or getting shot at or something.
No,
so
you're about to get raped. It was so much worse. It was so much
So
worse.
I'm about to take off running. I don't know what the fuck this dude, because I couldn't. His tints were pretty. He had some nice tints on there. So I can't see.
You said his tits were nice?
No, his car tints. So they were pretty dark, so I couldn't see who was in there.
I mean, it is Memphis.
So I don't know what the fuck's about to happen. And then he gets up.
Obviously.
Excuse me. I was just like, huh? I'm looking for a bank. And I was just like, oh, yeah, that way. Because I'm like, nah, bro. I'm about to, bro.
Please get away from me.
Yeah, nah.
Take you, your Mercedes, and your
he
2
gets
teeth
out,
and get
I'm
the
just
fuck
like,
on.
what the fuck? See, let me pull up my phone. See, I'm looking for this bank. I'm sitting there like,
It was probably a Chicago bank, too. It
I
wasn't
don't
even
get
a
it.
real bank.
I don't know.
He wanted your
I
booty.
think it was like Wells Fargo.
And now
was Wells
what's
Fargo.
crazy
He was looking for Wells Fargo.
He's probably on your OnlyFans right now.
I don't have an OnlyFans, man. It's not ever gonna happen.
Looking up all your butt stuff.
I thought about starting on OnlyFans, but doing it for editing lessons. I should thought about doing that because I didn't know. So I didn't know OnlyFans before it was OnlyFans was for something else. I didn't know that.
I always thought it was for sex stuff. And I didn't know
no, apparently before that it was for like workouts and like cooking recipe. Basically, people would give you a service, meaning like not non-sexual, like training. If I charge $4 a month to show you how to cook these meals that are good for you, or you know what I'm saying. It was actually meant for something not sexual.
Oh,
but they.
Who would have knew?
Some I don't know who started the trend. Someone was like, I could use this for sex. Then it became that. Then OnlyFans completely wiped the site of anything.
I
porn.
remember that. Yeah,
and they lost out so much money. They were like, "Oh, we're already here. So what's up? Welcome back."
Yeah, they were like, they were just like, "Fuck it, we're already in this situation."
This is what we are now. So.
They didn't want to be known as
the Pornhub of. Oh, I can't say that. I'm cut that.
You just believe it. Who cares?
Yeah. So the hub. I'm gonna say that the hub. The hub of apps. They didn't want to be known as that, but that's exactly what they're known for now.
Yeah.
So
like the first person to invent a vibrator didn't want you to use it as a sexual device.
You know, I don't. To be honest, I
really wanted you to beat people in the head with it.
No, I think. Personally, well, this is what I think. I think the first person who ever made a vibrator was for sport shit, because they use vibrators to activate muscles and shit like that. And I think a girl was like, You may be using that wrong.
The first, I do know the first ever recorded penis-shaped sexual device would be I think it was carved out of wood and it was used for a queen. I guess King Henry wasn't hitting it right. Either way,
that would fucking suck. What if you got a splinter? Oh.
Then
back in the day,
if you got a splinter, then you just died, and that is what it is. There's nothing you could do about it because they didn't have medical.
Doctor, I have a splinter. Okay, so what we have to do? We have to cuff your vagina off.
I think that's impossible. I don't think you can cut.
I mean, back in the day,
I don't think that's medically possible.
I mean, back then they believed in witches and dragons. So
yeah, well, what are you gonna do?
Witchcraft.
But I do know that that is a true thing.
Yeah,
and they also I found out later on in life they had these massagers that would go over your hand, and it had metal coils on it, and it would vibrate the back of your hand with the flip of a switch.
Oh, okay.
So that you can rub your legs or whatever, but women didn't use it for that.
Oh yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. Okay, yeah.
So I found out later on.
Yeah, Granny
was a freak. And I didn't know. And some things you shouldn't know. Yeah. That's one of them. Yeah.
That's my rape story. Well, not rape story, because I didn't get raped. Or damn, I'm going to bleep that out. Fuck.
It's too late. He already admitted.
That's a story where I was like, damn, something could happen.
I'm not going to lie to you, though. Like, all jokes aside, it's a pretty crazy story.
And I was like, I'm telling no one of this ever. Literally.
And then you were like, I'm going to start a podcast and tell everybody.
You know, I was like, you know what? I haven't told anybody. Fuck it. Might as well.
Yeah.
That guy's watching our podcast like, he got away.
I like that. That guy. Oh, yeah. I remember his broad shoulders. I'm just curious. Did you actually ever get his info? Oh, man. Nope. I would have called him.
No.
I would have called him and be like, You still need those pics? 'Cause I got broad shoulders too. I'm just saying. I got a mortgage due. I don't know how you're feeling. I don't know how much you're paying, but I'm with it. I'm here for it.
Nah, I don't know. Because if if he would have offered me a crazy amount, Chris, I don't know. I probably would have still said no, but it would probably been a thought. You know, I'll pay you. How much? I mean, $1,000 a pick.
See, this is before OnlyFans, so that's what it is.
I would have been like, no. I'm gonna walk this way. And deep in my head, it's like, fuck. You know,
You're telling me you won't send a picture of you in your underwear for $1,000?
Now, probably yes. Back then, bro, I was like, nah, fam. Hell no.
You were too tough. You too in the streets.
Shit, nah, fam.
Fred was like, nah, we don't do that shit around here.
You know what I'm saying?
And he goes home and like fingers his ass.
No, that's definitely not what happened. But yeah.
Anyway, damn, we're coming up on 2 hours.
Oh, really? Fuck.
Yeah, that's one flew by. Let's go ahead and get up out of here. You have anything else you want to add? Any other grape stories?
Nope. No more grape stories.
No grape stories?
Nope.
All right. Well, I think that's it. I think we're out of here. Peace. Hey, you made it to the end of the video. I appreciate that.
Appreciate it.
Also, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment down on the bottom below. Also, if you're new, make sure you hit the notification bell so you're notified anytime new videos upload.
And also, don't forget to hit us up on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Spotify. And for exclusive content, we also have a website, which will be in the description below.
Yep.
All right.
All right, we're out of here.
Peace.